Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents our Wednesday night game of TORGanized play. Now, before we jump into tonight's game, I do want to give our typical shout-outs as per usual. First and foremost, that map or battle arena that you see right there in front of you is brought to you through Roll20. Allows us to share artwork from whatever we're running, put up battle maps if we decide to make some, and also keep our players situationally aware of their surroundings during combat. And also lets our viewers see what's going on. Another one I'd like to give a shout out to is Hero Forge. We have a few of them on the screen here. Hero Forge is a website that allows you to create custom miniatures from fantasy up to sci-fi. You can have mounts as well as pets. Any posability you want. You can have them sent to you in the mail, 23mm or 6 inches. But if you're a subscriber to them, you can have a digital version made that you can use in your digital games. Last shout out is to GUICube. GUICube is a fantasy world created several years ago by the company and has been expanded upon by the community. If you haven't had a chance to check out GUICube, go to GUICube.com and see what they've got. They recently finished up a big Kickstarter and little competitions here and there to kind of keep the public involved. So if you want to check them out and see what they got going on, go to GUICube.com. Now we do have two sponsors. First and foremost, we have is W Energy. W Energy is a good manufacturer practice certified product that is formulated to give you focus without jitters or crash. It has no calories, no sugar, and no fillers. If you use the code ROLLHITDIE at checkout, you'll get 10% off your purchase. You can find them at w.gg. Our other sponsor is Humble Bundle. They are a website that sells games, ebooks, and software, along with other digital products. Their mission is to support charity while providing you with awesome content. One of the things we were shared earlier in the week was that the World of Darkness has a bundle pack that you can go pick up. Also, I think there's a Warhammer bundle pack and a Mutants and Masterminds bundle pack.
Cthulhu.
What was that, Robert?
Call of Cthulhu, too.
Oh, and then Call of Cthulhu. Thank you. So you can go find them at humblebundle.com. If you use the code ROLLHITDIE at checkout, it lets them know where you heard about it from. Last but not least, you're watching us on Twitch. There are a few things taken into consideration. First and foremost, down below in the bio, you'll notice we have two links. The first and the most important one is to Extra Life. It takes you to their website and allows you to give to the Children's Miracle Network at any point in time when you can and when you'd like to. The second one is to our website, which takes you to a little bit of information about our D&D game on Saturday, some of our Sunday games, and some other things we do. But the pride and joy for Marcus is the shop. Go to the shop, you can get shirts, mugs, rugs, anything from the symbol at the bottom right hand corner of your screen to a couple of other symbols from our previous games, such as our Mutants and Masterminds game and our Vampire the Masquerade games we've had in the past. Let's go check that out. Last but not least, as far as Twitch is concerned, down below by the chat bar is a bubble. The longer you watch us, the more points you gain. Those points can be spent to cause chaos in any of our games. Currently, it's just a plus or minus 2 for this game, but be sure to let the viewers know who you're giving it to when you do spend those points. Also, one more announcement before I hand this off to Mark for his shout out is this Saturday is November 2nd is Extra Life Game Day. We are going to participate in Extra Life Game Day starting at 11 o'clock in the morning till we usually stop at 11 o'clock at night. We have 3 games going. We have a Star Wars Fantasy Flight game, we have a Warhammer Fantasy game, and we have our regular scheduled GUI Reincarnate game. So join us and give to the Children's Miracle Network at that point in time as well. That's it as far as I'm concerned, as far as announcements are concerned. Mark, do you have anything you'd like to share?
We just dropped the Act 4 deep dive for Fires of Ra on the Delphi Council debriefings yesterday. And we're going to take a break from that this next episode. We're going to do a little something different. We've been trying to break it up a little bit so that we don't just do that whole thing, break it up a little bit. So we'll be doing that this coming week. I think Jay is going to be out for that, so we're going to do something a little different. And then we'll get back into Fires of Ra the following week. So find that, pick it up anywhere wherever your finer podcasts are listened to, and we'll catch you there.
All right, so without further ado, I'll hand this off to Rod and jump us into tonight's game. I'm going to turn my camera off because I am currently eating.
Yeah, me too.
So you may all recall Ryuichi Kanawa had been kidnapped You all came to his rescue. Apparently, so did several hired guns. They look similar to Kano security troopers, but we know they aren't because Kanoa's sister, Reiko Kanoa, is trying to, capture and/or kill him. So clearly, they were not Kano security troopers, even though they looked like it. But with their help, you guys managed to defeat Team Motley. I believe several of you are wounded. Have taken quite a bit of shock. I figured we'd take a moment to deal with that, and then proceed. So I think I have Shimomura. I have. Oh, it looks like Ed is still disconnected. Mark, why don't you give me one last roll? Let's see if you. Let's see if things go poorly.
Transform.
Anybody got a reconnect card before I toss this out there?
Oh.
Because I like Ed. I don't want to change Ed.
Well, good news. You don't have to unless you only have.
I do.
You do?
Roll badly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've also got a second chance if you need it.
Let's see. What do I want to give you? Let's see.
So
supporter, mistaken identity, willpower.
I think we're going into another act very shortly, so it doesn't matter.
And what reality are you from? Cyberpeps, you're right.
Cyberpeps.
So what would you have to roll to make your reality check? It'd be easier if it was your own cosm, correct?
I don't have to roll.
Oh, well, never mind now.
Yeah, I just gave him a reconnect.
Yeah.
Right. So that settles that. All right. Healing. You can all clear your shock.
Yep.
Any first aid?
And then wounds.
I think a few of you have them.
I have 3.
Yeah, but we're not worried about you. You seem to like being wounded.
To be fair, I do like being wounded, but I don't know if I like being 3 wounded.
This perma wound is going to stay, but
Oh, no. I don't even have a perma wound. It healed. These are 3 I got this fight.
The way you want to phrase it, Jim, is I like having a wound. I don't like being wounded.
Sure.
Right?
All right,
Yeah.
so let's toss this out there. I'm -3 because you've got 3 wounds.
Mm-hmm.
I can. Here's one for you, Jim.
No.
There you go.
need
You
to
got. Okay, I
fix it
have
here.
that too. There we go.
That
Nice.
takes care of 2, which puts Jim in his happy place.
Yes,
It does.
exactly right. Who's
And I
next?
also have 2. I have 2 wounds.
You have 2. Okay. Let's try a little more first aid. I also have a supporter. If you don't have something that, or you know what, that's mine, isn't it? So I'll toss my willpower out there and fix that. So there's your 2 wounds back, Robert.
Okay, thank you very much.
Anybody else?
And then Zaotek has one.
Oh, my buddy Zaotek. We can't let that slide. We got to fix that.
Yep.
You got one?
Just one.
There you go.
It's a small one.
Yeah, it was easy.
Apparently it was a splinter.
Yeah. Compared to Hobeck, yeah, I got you. You be more careful, sir.
You know.
Just not the face.
Anybody else?
I'm good.
I think we're good.
All right. So Kanoa is happy for you guys to get him out of here. Oh wait, did you guys you rammed the plane with your car, didn't you?
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, absolutely,
Okay,
we
you're
did.
not in that way.
Obviously, we have really done a good job, or at least I have.
You
to
have.
help in the situation.
Absolutely. You can draw 3 possibilities, and we're going to call the act.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I gotta top myself off, right?
Yeah. So let's go ahead and drop all those cards to the table and go back to 3 possibilities.
I never got to use my flashback. I wanted to use my flashback a lot.
Good news. I'm sure there will be more opportunities.
I wanted to be able to play my glory, but we all want things.
Which,
Yeah, I want in one hand and you know what in the other.
So, all right. Everyone's at 3 possibilities. Dan needs to draw. Okay, 3, 3, 3, 3. Anyone keeping any Pan Pacifica possibilities?
I still have a Pan
I've kept
Pacifica
one.
possibility.
Okay. All right. So before we draw, I'm going to move us over here, and right, Kanawa is going to give you kind of another briefing, talk about what's going on, and then we'll send you on your way. So, Kanawa, Ryuchi, you have all done very well. I am pleased that not only did you get the Malaguan Stella, but you are also able to free me from what to ultimately the hands of the Delphi Council. Now, I am going to send you to the Philippines. I have already chartered a plane and boat to get you there. I need you to bring the Stella with you. You have 2 things to do there. 1, you must find a place to plant the Stella. 2, you must insert this device into it when you plant it. Since you have become trusted agents of mine, I will give you more information. This will allow me to convert the Malaguan Stella at the moment they are activated to my Stella. I'm sure you can see the upsides.
I'm not saying any of this, Rod, but when he says my Stella, do I get any way to infer that he means Pan Pacifica or something else?
You can give me a investigation charisma test if you'd like. That's my generic I like to read people roll.
They don't have an investigation
You
skill.
mean evidence analysis?
Evidence analysis?
Evidence analysis. Ah, damn it. Game overlap. Overlap error.
But okay, so I have no ads in that, so I'm just gonna roll straight charisma.
That's fine.
Nope. Kanawa. It's
know
Pan
what?
Pacifica.
Since he's giving you guys a briefing, if you want, you can draw cards. You're only drawing 4 because you had glory in Act 3. You didn't have it in Act 4. So,
I was actually going to go on and just ask him.
Okay.
Does this mean you have a new device?
I will soon be in control
I
of
see.
Daikoku.
Yes.
Excellent. As it should be.
Indeed. This will be very profitable for me, and of course, as my agents, you will all share in those profits. Short,
Nope.
long-term gain.
Which companies should we be investing in?
Don't worry about your investments. I'll see to that for you.
Excellent. I'm still worried about my investments.
Well, you always invest in Kanawa.
Well,
Remember, there's always money in the banana stand.
I do not have banana stands, but I totally get what you're saying, Mike.
No.
You need to have. I told you there was money in the banana stand. All right.
Exactly.
Oh man, I got my oldest Anna a T-shirt years ago of a guy with one arm, and it said at the bottom, "That's why you always leave a note." She's like a teenager and wore it around because she had watched it with me. I thought it was hysterical. No, never print. I don't think ever got it, but I love that shirt. All right, I won't go too far off. You'll need to take the Stella with you. I have already had it crated up. It will be on the boat that you can take to the island. You'll be going to the Gigante Islands. I have booked a vacation for you there. Search the area, find a suitable place to plant the Stella, plant it, insert this device, which seems to be some sort of computer thing. all will go very well.
I'll take that. I'll spend time with it.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
How many XP should we have at this point?
That was Act 5. Or this is hold on. This is
Okay, I know.
Act 5. So you guys have earned 20 from this book. Plus, you may have had anywhere from 0 to 15 when you started.
Okay, so
Okay.
we are beginning Act 5.
We are.
Oh, I think that means Ed's doing some stuff.
You guys need a minute or so to spend.
I don't know
Yeah.
that I need to.
None. I picked up faith. Gotta have faith.
Gotta have faith.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm singing it in my head
I'm
now.
picking up spellcasting rod,
You're
but I
welcome.
don't
I
know
was too the moment
what
you
yet.
said it.
Okay, Mark.
Ooh, spell
It's going to take me a minute to figure out my spells, but I'm picking up.
No, I like that you're going in a direction with the character you had not envisioned. It's still very much in line with Pan Pacifica, though. I mean, with Cyber Papacy.
Well, I picked up that point of alteration,
Sure.
so
Really, it's you know what?
it opens up so many more opportunities for me.
It's just they're just different computing languages, right?
It's a new language, yeah.
Yeah, you compute the world in this way. This is your query, and all of a sudden a spell happens. And if it doesn't, hopefully, the roll will tell you which line your spell failed on.
Game on for me, and just give me time. When I finally get it sorted out, I won't try to use it until I have it sorted out.
Okay. All right. Anyone else have anything that they're doing ahead of time or questions for Kama?
Well, I need to try my ancestral weapon again. I'm actually debating if I want to take lead from the front or
Well, let me.
psionic ability.
Okay. It is. By the way, this is probably going to be the next day. He's telling you this, so anyone who's still wounded should probably roll to see if they heal.
Jim?
I think
Good luck,
we're all
Jim.
cleared.
Not only you, Jim.
I think that's Jim. Yeah.
You do not.
My body knows what it wants.
So Konawa said this was Malagwan.
Yes, it is a Malagwan Stella.
What is that? Where is that?
That's the Stella we stole and put on the railroad car.
Oh no, yeah, I understand that, but what is
Malagwan?
Malagwan? Yes, because that's really what it is. It's like, oh look, it's a Gaunt Man Phase 2. Oh, it's not good.
This is a whole new audience for you to get to bite the like.
So,
But that depends on their tech level.
he will explain to you that Malagwa is a totally different Cosm. And if you'll give me a minute, he'll give you a tiny bit of information. It's in a different spot, and I gotta look at what page number it's in. There it is. I actually couldn't find it at all. So I messaged Liam, and he's like, "Oh yes, the table of contents says page X." No, he didn't quite phrase it like that. He should have. So he'll explain to you. It is a cosm of the high seas, grand adventure, epic discoveries, adventures, and pilots, etc., and pirates, etc. So yes, I think that's probably enough for what he'll tell you. If things happen, you may discover more.
Okay, yeah, that's a good basis. Pirates are
Adventures and pirates.
and pirates. Yes, you said pirates.
So So yeah, you have a Stella for them. They planted other Stella in the area, and if you install this device, which I can't find a description for, but there will be some things that will become clear about it to you, Mark, as you guys move on, and I will tell you those a little bit ahead of time.
Okay.
Uh, all of the other stellae have been planted. This one will be towards the middle of the selected zones. You will be within range of all the others, so long as you stay somewhere near the Isla di Gigantes.
So, inferring from that, it sounds like it's the middle of a hexagon.
Could be.
Who planted the other Stella? Why isn't there one in the center?
That is not information relevant to the mission. Rest assured, I gave my word that I would help Malagua get this Stella planted. And basically, you already can tell from what he's telling you, right? Or what he's told you, this is a double cross.
That's what it sounds like, yeah.
Right? Because he said, hey, put this in and it'll convert the network to mine. So he is 100% double crossing someone.
So, is there someone specific we should look out for running around here who, if they discover, and I'm kind of handling the electronic device that he's given me, that if this were to be discovered on the Stella, they would not be happy about that? Should we be worried about someone?
No, they are savages. They do not understand technology.
Well, somebody planted the other Stella, and if they're still around, I mean, I could get some technical help from them to put this in?
No, no. This Stella, the relic I have given you, is one of a kind. It is unique, a prototype.
Right, but they would know how to interface it.
No one else has this. Do not give this to anyone.
Okay, so my point is that someone might not want us to interface this with the Stella. I'm just trying to figure out who to watch out for so we can complete this mission.
Everyone.
Watch
out for
out.
everyone.
Everyone. This is not cyber papacy.
No, it's Pan Pacifica. The same rules apply.
I have sent no other teams into this area.
Yeah, here you got to watch out for everybody and don't let them touch you.
You have, so far as I know, no allies in the Philippines.
No.
I have sent no allies to the Philippines.
I think he's telling us we're on our own. No one else is out there.
Yeah. So when you're like, hey, who can help me with this? No one. Which I think is what you were asking if you had like resources or allies in the area. If there was a different question kind of hidden in there, I missed it.
I was subtly trying to figure out who he's double crossing because he doesn't want me to talk to those people and to watch out for them.
He's told you it's LA from another cosm, so it's people from a cosm with which you are unfamiliar.
He's double crossing a High Lord.
A new High Lord who is planning to invade, yes. Now, let me get you on your way. So he's going to give you the Stella, give you the device, send you on your way, fly you out there. Anything to do before you guys all head out there?
Did you guys want to requisition anything or try to get your hands on anything what you need?
Yeah, reload and rearm.
Yeah, if you're running low on ammo, he has ammo. But remember, we don't have Delphi Council requisitions. Now you guys can try to purchase things as normal.
I don't see a need to.
I'm good.
I think I'm good.
All right. So as you're traveling, Mark, you are going to become aware that the thing you are carrying is actually a Pan-Pacifican talisman.
Oh, cool.
It carries that reality with it. So you go ahead and draw a Pan-Pacifica reality card. The rest of you can draw Core Earth.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm not sure what I think about that.
Yeah, I think it'd
Depends,
be like, oh,
depends if you get the foreshadow or not, or the flashback or not.
he did.
I gotta news at 11. At
Oh,
some
hold
point,
on.
we're gonna be filmed, and everybody gets one possibility.
That's probably not good. Especially if you want to keep this on the down low.
Only if I play it. It's not a play immediately.
Right. Now, there are a couple of things that you are going to need to remember. The Stella is fairly large. It has two parts. There is a buoy as well as a chain and anchor. The Stella needs to be planted in water. It should be kind of a little bit out of sight, away from typical boating areas, so that, it doesn't stand. It's not going to be like, hey, that one looks weird, let's rip it up. The place should not be too deep because the anchor does need to touch the seafloor. Eventually, when you get to your destination and unbox it, it is going to look like that.
That's cool.
Okay.
Kudos to the artist. And if that's in the book, that's cool.
That is straight out of the book.
That's cool.
Wow.
And previously, I have said, yeah, there's no description of what it is, because it's better to wait for this act to talk about it. You are going
No, that's cool.
to Isla de Gigantes, which looks like this. Pulled off of Google My Maps. Big surprise there, right?
Okay.
Since that's the thing I always use. And you're going to end up on North Gigante Island. And I have some box text for you. No, I don't think there are any play immediately core Earth part. I am curious as to what you guys got. So let me go peek there. You know what, Mike? You can play your card for Jim on his behalf.
Oh, I totally could. Yep.
That's going to be interesting. Someone did get escalation. Excellent.
Yep.
And I can't see Dan's card because apparently Roll20 is odd.
Okay.
Rousing speech.
By
Okay.
I got rousing speech.
the way, if anyone has Inspire, I do have a master plan. Or if anyone gets an Inspire.
All right. Our box text.
While you do that, I'm going to play this for the card and the possibility.
Okay. You sure? I mean, you're planning a Stella. It can be very important. You might want to do everything you can to get that Stella planted.
I'll take the wounds and die and be an actual martyr rather than play the martyr.
Okay, if you feel that's where you want to go. The deep bank accounts of Ryuichi Kano provided you with a fast boat and a captain experienced enough to get you past reported pirates that plied the sea around Carles on Panay Island and your destination of the Isles de Gigantes. But even deep coffers would not keep the captain and his boat waiting for you once you are done with your mission. Once you are done with your mission, you will need to call for extraction. You disembark on a rickety dock in front of the resort with a crate, a fairly large crate, holding that Stella. Right? So you're aware, that's not I stick this thing in my pocket. You guys are going to figure out what to do with it, how to hide it, where you're carting it around, all of that. You disembark on a rickety dock in front of the resort and make your way down the pier to the beach. You have reservations at the Helena Island Resort on North Gigante Island. Nothing like the mega resorts of other tropical tourist destinations worldwide. 6 small wooden beachside bungalows and a larger roof pavilion area with cheap vinyl, red and white checkered tablecloth, picnic tables, and yellow plastic chairs greet you. So, here we are. This most several of the tabletops, by the way, guys, have been picked out by Elaine when he ran it. This is one of his. A small dark woman, surprised at your arrival, but almost instantly her face breaks into a wide smile. In an accent eerily close to American or Canadian English, says, "I had my doubts. We have not had any tourists in over a month. I thought the booking was a mistake, but here you are. Welcome to Helena Island Resort. I am Abigail. You have rooms 5 through 7. May you enjoy your stay in paradise." And she points to 3 bungalows to the left of the pavilion.
Okay.
What all are you doing?
So we're the only ones here?
Oh, no. There are a few other people, and she'll tell you that there's a Russian model here with her entourage. There are a couple of other folks, but that's, who else? Actually, yes. Her husband. She'll introduce you to her husband, Terry. She goes, she goes, we run the entire place. Terry would tell you that normally he'd take you out island hopping, take you where you want to see, but there have been a lot of pirates preying on the folks in the area since all the trouble started, and unfortunately can't really take you anywhere. He does have a van and can drive you to the lighthouse at the north of the island, it's about 1.5 miles, or to Bakwatan Cave, about 1 mile to the south, so you can see some of the sights.
Trouble? What troubles?
Well, all the troubles elsewhere in the world. The contagion north of here, which thankfully was contained before it reached here, and then all of the other problems that have happened. Fortunately, we have pirates, and that has been difficult for some people. And there are a couple of refugees on the island. So it has been difficult, but not nearly as bad as it has been for everyone else. And as she says, bad for everyone else, she kind of looks at 2 of you. Clearly, it's been really bad for you guys. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Just because I'm a little wounded.
And
Well, you're
the dwarf.
clearly, yes. A dwarf and an Enos. Look, she runs
into a bar.
Being polite and not asking questions. But clearly, she knows something's wrong with you guys.
I mean, he's just a short person.
Now, she knew.
And the tall guy's got a skin condition.
Which one is that?
The Adinas.
The Adinos
I
has a
think
skin
he's referring
condition.
to me.
Oh, no, I included you in there.
Yes, he has a skin condition.
I assumed it was. Well, I mean, I'm going to. The GM will assume you're not saying anything to her about.
No.
It's okay. I'm an influencer.
Oh yes, I believe Victoria is as well.
Ah, a kindred spirit.
Maybe you 2 can collab on something while you're here.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
I start rolling the camera as they meet.
Kindred spirit. I mean,
Mike starts,
has not come out yet.
and Mike starts looking for the romance card.
Oh yeah.
I knew he was going to want it for this thing. I absolutely knew it.
Well, thank you. Do you have helpers to go to show us our rooms?
Yes, Terry, and he'll, her husband, and she'll carry any bags, but he's going to carry anything heavy. It's like, that's a fairly large crate. Did you want us to store it here for you?
No, I got it.
Are you going to be? Are you like a film crew? Because you see,
Wait, I'm an influencer. Have you here? And I'll start showing my videos.
I turned the camera
Look at
on
this. Look at this.
Look, a new.
See?
Do me a favor. Say "bite the like," and I got the camera right in his face.
I'm sorry. What?
Bite the like. Bite the like.
Just go ahead and do it. If you don't, they're just going to hound you.
Diotech, put your arm around him as he says it.
Okay,
It'll look
put my
good.
arm around and go like, ah.
Give him a thumbs up.
Say bite the like.
Yes. Bite the like.
Yeah. We'll fix it in post.
I'll give a high five and purposely miss.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he's clueless.
Mhm.
Well, it's and you know, he'll take you over to some bungalows. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna, since it says you guys have 3, I'm gonna assume you're all in this big bungalow over here. So I'll put you all right there.
Okay.
And as you are all getting settled in,
How heavy, by the way, when we're carrying this crate? Like, is it one person carryable by themselves, or do 2 people need to carry it?
what's everyone's strength? What are we talking about here?
13.
You can carry it by yourself if you wanted. I would think anybody really at a 9 or higher could probably carry it by themselves.
So, yeah.
Okay.
It's easier if 2 people are carrying it versus 1, but one could do it.
Tashiro will throw it up on his shoulder and carry it. Got to
Yeah.
make sure we keep the set dressing nearby if we need it.
Okay, no, that's fine. I was just curious. I mean, I could help as well.
Then we'll 2-man it so it doesn't look like we're overly strong, that we actually need 2 men to carry it.
Yeah, and we can probably keep it standing up the way it was, so it doesn't look like we're trying to ruin any of the gear inside.
Yeah, and I will distract Terry from the whole, hey, what's in the crate? Oh, can you tell us more about these caves? What's about the lighthouse?
Oh yeah, he'll tell you. Actually, he'll say, when do you want to go? I cannot do it justice, but I can take you whenever you'd like.
Oh, that'd be fantastic. I think that would be an excellent
The lighthouse
opportunity.
is usually best later in the day. Get a very good view, see the sun low over the ocean. It's very beautiful.
Leave it to the Udinos to want to see the cave first.
The cave, I can take you whenever you'd like. If you'd like, we can go right after lunch.
Oh, what do you think? We feel the heat of the sun on our skin
Yes.
beforehand, or
Yes.
go to the cave next?
I mean, that's
So you said the cave is on an island.
You're all on an island. The cave is
I know,
you on the same island.
Is there opportunities for fishing in the sea? You take boats out.
I have fishing poles, but it is unwise to take a boat out because of the pirates, unfortunately.
I see.
Yes, we have a very small boat, but I put it away because the pirates.
I bet we're gonna end up having to deal with the pirates anyway, guys. So
Yeah.
just
Is
saying.
it? Because someone keeps saying pirates.
Did you say pirates? I thought I heard
Pirates.
pirates.
Oh yeah,
They're worried
they've
about the
tried to make it
pirates.
clear that there are problems in the area.
Mm-hmm. So that means they're part of the problem.
Who is the folks here?
Oh, yeah.
Pirates.
Absolutely.
How do you figure?
Well, that's always the way it works, right?
I mean, this is Ahotech. What do you mean? How do
They
you figure?
they sucker people in, and then they call the pirates and say, "Hey, we got more people in. You want to rob them?"
You're
Yeah,
in
this
Core
is
Earth.
a Pan Pacifica.
You're in Core Earth now, so that's probably not what's going on.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Pan Pacifica? Sure, absolutely. Core Earth.
Are you telling me that it wouldn't happen in Core Earth?
Zolotech, I think you've been watching too many of those late night movies.
I mean, these are core pirates, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's slightly less likely. That's all I'm saying. Slightly less.
Yeah, I don't
Yep.
think any of them are Johnny Depp. So
Okay, well, so let's. Are we? Well, we will let you know, Terry, when we want to go to the cave.
Okay, yes. You can any points kind of that first office where you came in. You can find me there. If you pull up that handout I sent you of the islands, by the way, you'll see it does show on there. Oh, it may not. I may have zoomed out too far. But that cave is kind of a little bit just south of that pink thing. You can actually see the lighthouse at the north end of the island. Apparently, to get the right to get everything in the handout, I had to zoom out a little bit so you don't see where the cave is on that one. Sorry, but it is just a little bit south of that.
Yeah.
I mean, and you can see right there's also the South Island, and then a couple of tiny little things here and there.
This cave, does it happen to have a grotto or underground lake?
Oh, yes, it does. It is very popular. All the tourists come to see it. You will see. It is very pretty.
Ah, yes,
I
I'm
smell
sure.
Nile Empire.
Maybe we should take our film equipment
So,
for like an underwater shot. Because you said about the stelae, it just needs to be in the water and touching the ground.
Yeah,
Yep.
but we don't want to put it somewhere where it's going to be easily seen all the time because it's
Easy
gonna
to
look
access.
too
A lot of
obvious.
people go there.
you might have to look it over and try to determine is it gonna work or not. Probably.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, we always investigate first before we make any final decisions.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, that's and then when we're alone, it's are we going to lug this around with us
No.
the whole time, or should we hide it?
No. We
Here.
clearly
Well, we
have
can
to
hide it.
advance scout the location before filming.
Oh yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, yeah, you always got to do that.
So you'll hear as you guys are kind of getting settled in, hello, in a beautiful Russian voice that I can do. And you see this woman and then this fellow standing behind her. There's a third guy who's basically, holding a camera that's running. And I did not make a thing for show me a guy holding a camera in front of his face because I figured why bother. But he is also with the two of them.
All right, Zolotech.
If only we had Lehman.
She starts coming over and she goes, "Hello, I am Victoria Lapshina."
What the hell?
I'm absolutely running the camera to try and get Zaotek meeting the other influencer, and I'm absolutely body checking the other cameraman out of the shot.
So I mean, she's gonna wait, stop, and she's stopping so her cameraman can get the shot. She's like, "You stop!"
Oh, sorry.
No, get out of the way. He has to. Gina here has to capture me. You have probably heard of me. I am Victoria, and she kind of does this little pose that I can't do.
Don't let me down, Mike.
But do you bite the like? I'll give her the shiny teeth smile.
And the thumbs up. The Buddy Christ thumbs up.
I don't know what my English is not my first language.
Oh, neither it is mine.
Oh, good. Then we will get along. You are not
Yes.
from. You are from very far. You are from. I can't do a female Russian accent. It's flipping. Because I want to do the Russian accent. I want to be like, you are from very far away. Something like that. Then it's just not gonna work. It's like you're from very far away.
Well, yes.
Yes. Where
Aren't
are you?
we all from very far away?
No, I am from Russia. Where are you?
Yes. I am from what used to be Kentucky.
Kentucky. Okay. Not even talk to care. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Kentucky. That means you're an American. I know Americans. They are from Tennessee. You might know them.
Oh,
Yes, because every American knows every
No.
American.
I know.
sure. Oh,
But
I
not
meant
just
to say.
that, but it's even better because that's the whole area that got ripped up. lots of
Oh.
people Spanish from.
Oh no, I am from Tennessee.
Oh, and she gives you like a Russian name. Did you see her when she was there?
What? Sasha?
No, Sasha's a boy's name.
Oh, I'm sorry. Uh,
Bob.
Alex. No. Hold on. Alexis. Alexis would work, wouldn't it?
They might.
There, Alexis. You mean Alexis?
Yes, and she describes it's not anyone you've ever met. There's no.
Oh,
It don't matter.
live right next to her.
I think he's doing a bullshit.
She was in the third cave over.
Cave? Why would she be in a cave?
Well, haven't you heard from her?
No, she was going there for some gymnast competition.
Oh. Well, after the incident, things happened.
And she said, ugh, dirty cave.
I know, you got to do what you got to do, right?
Because
It's bite or beep it.
I didn't like her that much anyway. You'll have to edit that out. You turned into a character now.
Oh, we got to keep that in.
Oh yeah, we're keeping it. When we get into combat, we're changing it to fight the like.
Fight the like.
Fight the like.
And why are you filming? Are you doing a documentary?
Oh, I am Zaotek. Fight the like. You've not heard of me? I've heard of you, Victoria Lapshina.
Yes, of course. But why would I have heard of you?
I too am an influencer.
No.
Oh yeah, we have plushies. We got merch. Do you have merch? I can set you up if you want some.
So, Mark, you guys don't actually have any merch.
She doesn't know that.
Because nobody's taken the wealth perk yet, right?
Not yet.
No.
It's on the list.
You have no
thanks.
merch.
It's on the list.
She's like, merch with only that many followers? That's okay.
Well,
we
we're
can
starting.
collaborate. She goes, we can collaborate. You know what? I'm going to help you. Let's pick up. Here, come here. We'll do this thing, and you'll get a couple more followers. And
Okay.
she's trying to teach you
I
some
feel
sort of
personally
weird,
target on that comment.
like weird TikTok dance. Like,
Like,
you know the ones you go through your Facebook
Stop.
Reels, and you're like, what the hell am I looking at? Yes, something like that.
You got to keep the wagon moving and
Oh,
jump out and
absolutely.
then dance alongside while the wagon rolls down the road.
I've got to say, I'm so happy there's some sort of influencer in this book.
It is actually written in the book, but it's not, and it actually says that's what she is, but not in Pan Pacifica. It's in Clark.
Yeah.
Mike, why don't you give me a Dex and Charisma roll?
Oh, sure.
Oh wait, can I help? I want to help. Can I help?
No, you film. He's dancing.
Yeah, but I
let's
could
see.
put him in a
I
good
want a
light.
nerd in here. You stay over there.
Let's go dexterity here first. What I roll? Oh,
Great. Now let's see how well you sell it with Charisma.
hold on.
No. You could be going viral for all the best reasons.
Oh, okay. You know what? Yeah, we'll go with that.
Can I play as reporter on that?
I mean, I 10's sufficient. I don't know the levels.
Okay. No, that's fine.
However, Mark, it is totally being filmed. Just gonna put that out there. Your cosmo card could be relevant.
Okay. Since it's being filmed, let's just take advantage of that.
I thought you might want to, since everyone can basically be like, hey, here, have a Kanawa possibility early.
And we haven't done anything yet.
And yet, right? It's basically almost like zero cost.
Yeah. When I take wealthy, I'm going to change my name to Zero Cost.
So one.
Nobody will trust you in Pan Pacifica if that's your handle. The cameraman. Actually, why don't you all give me fine checks, fine tests.
So everybody's supposed to go get a Pan Pacifica possibility, right?
Yes, you should all get a Pan Pacifica possibility if you have not yet.
Yes. That's a 10.
So while you guys, I'm gonna put Victoria over here. I'm gonna put you over there as Zalotech. Zero was filming
I
it.
can't believe I made a 10.
Toshiro, Hobeck, and Shimomura. Her manager is gonna kind of come over. Which one of you might look between Shimomura and Toshiro? Which one of you might look like you know what you're doing? Do either of you have like any sort of presence to carry yourself off as, hey, you can talk to me?
I probably have the look on my face as "Don't talk to me."
Yeah,
I mean, I got the 5
I
charisma. I am
I
a
have
suit,
the 8
but
charisma.
yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
he comes over to Shimomura.
He's got leadership perks, doesn't he?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I am Alexei Krasilnikov. I am Victoria's manager. You think
I
you can?
am I am Shimamura Novasasi.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Novasaki. Um, do you think you can get me, Victoria and Gina here off the island? Off island. We want to get back to not here. There are problems here. There's militia. There is pirates. There is refugees. There is going to be running out of food soon. It is time to go.
Yes,
We've been stuck here many months. These
I am.
want to be here.
Yes, I am sure we can make arrangements to help you off the site.
This is very good. You have boat.
We will shortly.
How will you? What do you mean shortly?
We have a boat coming to pick us up in a few days.
A few days. How will the boat get you? How did you get here past pirates? They've been
Our captain was very skilled.
Oh, very good. You make sure that we leave with you, and make sure you get paid very well.
Yes,
He's good.
Yes, we shall do so.
Hobeck and Zero Cool. You'll notice as Victoria's guy is filming, he seems to be as much as possible trying to make sure Zalotech is not seen in a really good light. Like, Mark, you had said you were trying to kind of shoulder him out of the way.
I'm gonna cast. I got my spells set. I'm gonna cast Scrambler out of sight of them.
I don't know how you're going to do it out of sight and cast it on him, on his
50 meter area of effect.
Okay, so you're leaving this spot and going where you can try to do it from.
Just around a corner, somewhere where they're behind something, somebody else in a crowd, whatever, out of their sight to be able to scramble their gear.
Okay. So sneaking away or just.
I don't care if they notice that I'm moving around, but if you want a stealth roll so they don't look at me suspiciously, I'm fine with pulling that off.
Do it as a charisma stealth roll for me. Fly nonchalant.
Fly casual.
Charisma.
Act casual. Fly casual.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's only a 4-point swing.
I'm sure you'll be fine. But it makes
I
sense,
knock some
right?
shit over as I'm trying to get out of the way.
No, you don't know. It's just clear from your attitude that you're up to something. She turns to you. She goes, "Is your cameraman okay? He seems I don't know what his word. Not good at job."
He gets flustered. He gets flustered around pretty ladies.
Oh, he does good, but I know sometimes I have to do it myself, and I'll just pull out my Zuzu phone.
Yes,
And take a quick selfie with her.
Yep.
Yes, one selfie. She holds her hand up.
Oh, and then I'll do the other way. Right?
It probably looks
right?
careful.
Because I've been studying all of the influencers, right? Complete the heart.
I have also done some research to prepare just for you.
Nice.
God.
I did in the last week. I'm like, ugh, I'm going to have to deal with this. What the hell am I watching these stupid things for? Awful.
For our entertainment and
For
our fans'
your-
entertainment.
Yeah,
Way to
I mean,
sacrifice
the
for
only
the-
thing, honestly, the only thing worse than you saying, "Hey, I'm going to be in a Dino's who becomes an influencer," is they put one in the book for you to interact with.
I bet Lehman is laughing his butt off too.
You got to ask him, "Hey, who put the influencer in?"
Exactly.
By the way, that's what we did.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yes. So she goes, "Okay, well, I have things to go post. I will see you. They have lunch sometimes, and
Oh,
over in the terrible picnic area, and
Oh.
maybe we all have lunch. Remember, I mean, it was like cheap tablecloths and plastic chairs.
Oh,
You're the off-brand site.
we're doing lunch.
Yes, yes. Bring your friends. Some of them will let you stand off camera because they do not look good.
Oh, well, it all depends.
No, they
Sometimes,
do not look good.
sometimes they look good. Wait a minute. We had to make our way. It was a tough ride to get through all the pirates.
Yes, I'm sure. But trust me, I am model. They are not. I know what to look good.
Like, you are fabulous.
Yes, I am.
The worst kind, the ones that know they are.
Yeah. So all right. So the two of them they'll kind of bugger off for a bit. I'm gonna leave them over here so you know where you can find them. I knew you were gonna eat this part up. Just incidentally,
Spurred into the skid.
Elaine found the picture. I'm like, yeah, I guess that works for a Russian model / influencer. I hope it's not a real one, because then who knows, we get sued. No, wait, Dan gets sued.
Any publicity
Oh,
is
yeah,
good
yeah, we're fine.
publicity.
Yeah. Cease and desist on Zotech. Yes.
I'll be sure to let you know when that comes through.
Yeah.
We'll make a T-shirt that's got Zotech's face, but it says C&D across it in a banner.
Exactly.
Well, if you're gonna do that for Zotech's face, then we should probably do it this way, and use that side of that token instead.
Oh.
Oh, that's been there. That's been there for a while. I've had that for a while. You froze a while, a couple of weeks back. So I've had that tied to your character sheet for a week.
God.
For our one new fan, if your image freezes on the screen, somebody captures that image so we can use it as a token later when you least expect it. Because we might have a new fan who doesn't know that.
Yep. But the good news is that's your token, so you can swap it back and forth between it anytime you want.
Fantastic.
In fact, you know what? I'm going to put it back on Zotech, and if at some point you're going to like stealth or do a disguise, then you can flip it over.
That works too.
I did promise somebody else I know, since they're coming up with a character who's going to have like multiple faces. I'm like, look, I'll make you a 12-sided token without a problem. I can do that. It'll be cool. You'll see what I'm talking about later. Anyway, so what do you want to do now? You've met some of the local visitors. You have a couple of places you can go. What are we going to do?
What's in the bungalow?
Beds, small,
just standard
fridges. Yeah, it's exactly what you'd expect.
Is there any place to hide the crate?
Just a place to sleep.
Yeah, I mean, there's a mini fridge there, you know.
Don't
they don't have a bar.
Don't take out anything out of there. That's really expensive. We can't afford that. We're on a budget. I tell Zotech.
So
As
apparently,
I put the sake bottle back down on top of the counter.
And I am going to tell everyone. Oh, I am going to tell everyone. Her manager, Alexei, asked if we could get them off of this island, and I said that when our boat arrives, we can.
Remember, our
like
our
her. She's
employer,
nice.
I don't call him by name, but I say our employer said he has no friends on this island.
Yes, true.
Okay.
But they said they would pay us if we could get them off the island.
Oh, well, that's different.
I had a feeling you would see it that way.
Because I'm not wealthy yet.
Incidentally, you guys are all okay planting a Stella, right?
Oh,
It's what we've been asked to do.
Okay.
oh, but yeah. See, that's a later talk.
Yeah, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
when
yeah,
not
yeah.
here, people can overhear you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So far, we haven't been really alone,
That's fair. You have.
and we haven't swept for bugs yet.
I don't think you guys have equipment to sweep for bugs.
Don't
No.
need it.
No, we don't.
No? Oh,
No.
Scrambler?
I've taken Slow, I've taken Dispel Magic, and I've taken Scrambler.
Okay. Which list did you end up going with?
I just took the stuff off the Cyber Papacy in the core book says what's on the Cyber Papacy available to Cyber Papal characters.
Okay.
Do I have to select a list?
They
That would make you
them in the Cyber Papacy book with
Yeah.
the Cyber Witch list, but which ones did you say?
It would make him a cyber witch.
Yeah.
The base
Slow,
one
Dispel
was the
Magic,
cyber
and
witch.
Scrambler.
Scrambler, Slow, Dispel Magic. Totally the Cyber Witch. You're a Cyber Witch. That's your list.
Cyber
And
Warlock.
all
Check.
three of those are on the Cyber Witch, which some people say Cyber Witch, some say Cyber Warlock. It's all the same thing.
Cool.
So that'll be, if you're interested, page 45 in there at some point when you get looking.
It's all alteration stuff, so
Yeah, that's pretty much the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
because that's all I got to point in.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, all right. So, yeah, that makes sense that you went with those. And then I think is there a specific spell in your deck?
Yeah, you gave me
I forgot which one.
is it Lifelock?
Life Hack.
Life Hacker.
Lifelock. Yeah, you do. Actually, Lifelock in Pan Pacific is a very important thing.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life
So-
Hacker.
Yeah. Sign up for LifeLock now. Mention Dan and ask them for a year for free. Tell them Dan Latham will take care of it for you.
And now we get the cease and desist.
Oh wait, a new sponsor.
So, yes,
Yeah,
that's the end of our show, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us. We will not be back because Rohit and I just shut down.
I'm sure you've not earned any money from this. You're not monetized yet, Dan.
No, we don't get any fucking viewers for that.
Well, not with language like that.
I know.
Well, I mean, usually
Before
language
9
like that
o'clock,
brings in more
I
viewers.
know, it's not even 9 o'clock yet. Don't make me pull out the Captain America gift. Language.
So
All right.
if Mark throws up the little scrambler to cover us up, just in case.
Okay. I will absolutely.
So-
I will
I'm
absolutely
not gonna ask you to
exercise
roll
my
it
new
now,
spell.
Mark. I'm not going to ask you to roll it yet. We're going
Okay.
to assume you've cast Scrambler. And when you guys are done with the conversation, that's when I'm going to ask you to roll the test. Because as far as you know, everything's scrambled, right?
Right.
Okay. Yes. I did a good job.
You did a great job.
So is everyone okay with
You look like you're
planting a Stella and bringing in another Cosm invasion?
It's a small cosm. It's not like it's a big cosm.
But it sounds like
You-
this is going to be the middle of a large.
The question is, can we place it without activating?
I think placing it is activating it.
Well, no, we have. It has specific requirements that the anchor has to be on the sea floor.
Yep.
Going to be very obvious that it's not functioning.
So, and that's why I want to understand what you mean by not active, Robert. Do you mean not connected to the network, or there's no other?
Either.
Okay. So, couple of options, right? And I think it makes sense to talk about it from a mechanical perspective. so that you guys understand and then figure out what your characters think of it. You can drop the Stella in a spot without planning it. But presumably, right, then there's no tests or anything else. Presumably, someone's going to know, hey, the Stella's not connected to the network. If it gets back to Konoha, he'll know you screwed him.
Plus,
Right.
wouldn't this Stella overwrite the other ones that are already in the area? Ain't that what he's trying to do?
No, well, hold on.
Where we're in Core Earth.
You're still in Core Earth. No reality has invaded yet, which means technically planning the Stella will not have an effect now. It will not have an effect until Malagua invades, right?
Yes.
So
Okay, so it's dormant. It's active but dormant, waiting for the invasion. And when the invasion happens, the Stella kick on, establish their axioms, and the wash kicks out.
yes, yeah, you guys are like the invaders who dim thread into a cosm ahead of time to plan Stella.
Except by our understanding of Ryuichi's explanation, when that invading Cosm launches, this area will go Pan Pacifica, not Malagua.
Well, it might go something else.
It could be a mix, or it could go Pan Pacifica if you install the device he gave you. So that's option 2, right? Actually, you got like 5 or 6 options. One is we pretended we did a thing and do absolutely nothing. Number 2 is we connected to the network. 3 is we connected to the network and install Ryuichi's relic so that he can take over the whole. Right? 4 is screw this, we're getting out of here. We call the Delphi Council and ask for an exfil ASAP. There may be other options I haven't thought of yet. But you do know it's not going to immediately activate the reality because that reality has not invaded the area yet.
But we could also have it set up that when we need to, it'll, I don't know, put some explosives or something on it, some way to deactivate it remotely for ourselves.
I wonder if there's a way to put into the device that we're going to integrate into it a kill switch that shuts the whole thing down.
Not really, because it's really more of a Pan-Pacifican relic, right? Or talisman. It's not a computer program.
Okay.
Well, the other issue is, deal with the evil we know and not the evil we don't know.
Which I was going to say, if you guys want, you can give me some mind tests. Unless anyone has an idea card, but I know Mark tries to keep you guys from having ideas.
I want to have those, yeah, but this is a good spot to use one unless we can come up with something else.
Give me, even an evidence analysis I could take instead of a mind test. Mind or evidence analysis. All right, so we got some good evidence analysis here.
Holy smokes!
No,
Right, look at that, Jim. Because they're 10s, they still exploded. So, Hobeck and Zero Cool, as you guys are kind of having this discussion, it might occur to you, if you just dump the Stella there and it's not connected to the network, there's a good chance someone will come in and plant one, and then you won't have the coordinates for it. If you guys plant it, then technically the Delphi Council knows where it is once you relay that back.
Mm-hmm.
There's a risk, obviously.
We can at least have a team come in and uproot it.
When you're
later,
not,
we know exactly where to go. But then we have a storm break because this is going to be a hub, right?
it's only a storm break if the Cosm has already invaded. If they haven't invaded, they just rip up the Stella, no problem, Bob's your uncle. No issues whatsoever, because there's no invading reality to wash.
Okay,
I get it now.
Yeah, that's the plan then. Plant the Stella, do what we're supposed to do. Ryuichi sees it's in there by connecting to it or doing whatever he does. Give the Delphi Council the coordinates, tell them go get this thing as soon as you can, and then we leave, and then the Delphi Council does what the Delphi Council does, and he curses and shakes his fist.
Look at you guys preparing to screw Ryuichi over. You're not even in Pan Pacifica, and it's already gotten to you.
I'm in Pan Pacifica.
That's true, you are. And you know what? You actually had the idea. So you know what?
Yeah.
I stand corrected.
I was pretty. I'm pretty sure he's prepared for the double
Yeah,
cross because
he's prepared for the double cross. Absolutely, he is, because he's from Pan Pacifica. He ran it for a
Is,
while.
however, one should expect that if he's expecting a double cross from you guys, it's gonna be something that is either threatening his life or gonna get you some more money. Right? Because you've established your bona fides pretty well with Conway, I think, at this point.
Yeah.
Right? You haven't murdered everybody, but yet you have killed a couple of folks here and there. You've had
Rescued him.
multiple run-ins with with Delphi Council agents.
And beat them off.
Yeah. And there were no romance
It's also
cards.
not after 9.
yeah, I was letting it
That's
go.
why I was trying to decide if I should mention the romance card or not.
Yeah. But yeah, let's well, the question is are we taking the crate with us?
Well,
Or
I think we need to investigate it first before
Yeah.
we take the crate with us.
so we
That's why-
need to hide it.
That's why I was trying to figure out if there's a good place to hide the crate in the bungalows.
I mean, it's a little too large to hide well. But the place where you're staying is kind of empty, so there's not a lot of folks around here to steal it.
Famous last words.
Hey, Mark, why don't you give me that scrambler test now?
Okay.
I don't want to forget about it. You did not disconnect. You're gone. You're fine. That's all I really cared about.
I got outstanding, so there's no record of this happening at all.
Nope.
I
You
deleted
got-
us from.
Now, if you had rolled a 1, I probably would have been like, hey, I have good news. All the footage you were filming earlier, you just scrambled it.
Can't fix that in post.
Good thing some of it was live and got out on the web already.
That's right.
So if we put a blanket on top of the crate, it'll be fine, right? Because it's not there.
Is it cold?
Well, we're trying to hide it. It works. I was once being tracked by a T-Rex. I threw a blanket over myself, and it just kept going. Of course, it was chasing after the other companions I was with, but it totally passed me up. Didn't see me at all.
I look up. Are there rafters in this bungalow?
Probably. Why?
Even stuff
Well,
up
we
there.
could at least put it up there and hope
Yeah.
that it is not quite as obvious. I mean,
Yeah, I would
find
assume
later.
that.
Cleaning lady looks up. Who put a Stella in the rafters? Starts cleaning.
Well, it's okay. If it's in the rafters, she'll know it's not connected to a network because it's not in the water.
That's right.
All right, I'm going to assume then that Hobeck and
Yes.
Shishio managed to manhandle it pretty easily up there.
Good.
Yeah, I probably boosted up, to Tsushiro since I probably can't reach the rafters without climbing.
That's correct. You can. Okay. What then? So, all right. So you have that done.
Well, let's call Terry and say, let's go check out the caves.
So as you guys, like, shortly after you kind of get it up there and you're getting ready to head out, there's at your door.
Oh, hello.
And this fellow,
We gave it the office.
Are you a pirate?
it's actually a no, he does not look like a pirate.
Damn it.
But
He has no eye patch.
Or
it's
peg
kind
leg.
of this brutish fellow standing at the door. You've not seen him. Looks like he has a couple of other folks with him. You had been told there was like a militia. They are all four of them are armed.
Mm-hmm.
M4s, and the brutish fellow has a Glock. He's wearing a ballistic vest.
I got one of those.
Excuse me, you are the new Storm Knights, visitors to Isla de Gigantes.
We're tourists.
We're just here on vacation.
Clearly, and by the way, he's a brutish type, and this is the image that we found.
Ah, okay.
Not an MMA fighter.
Are you sure?
Is Ernie Reyes Jr.?
Oh, is that who that is?
No, I don't know who that is.
Oh, okay.
It's a British type.
But I
Weren't
mean,
you
we're
paying
the
attention?
Philippines, and it's a.
No. I looked literally for Filipino boxer, and this is the closest I could get.
What was that movie with The Rock? The Rundown?
No idea.
Okay. If you haven't seen it, you might want to check it out. Rock gets his butt hit beat by Ernie Reyes.
I'll wait for it to be free. Remind me when it's at free.
Should be free. It's been out for a long time.
Has it? All right. Well, you'll have to send me a message, or I won't remember. Anyway, because yes, I was told we saw a video of you with the Russian girl. You had
Oh yeah, Victoria.
Did you bite the like?
She's lovely. Did you bite the like?
No. We represent the local militia, and
the Lollipop Guild.
his eyes kind of narrow.
Thinking the exact same thing.
Are we going to have a problem? Are you going to be causing trouble?
Might be entirely
As
up
far
to
as
you.
we know.
Good. Fidel, who runs the militia, wants to make sure that there will be no trouble.
Oh, no trouble at all.
Good.
We're here
We are
to
not
just do a little
known for
filming.
creating trouble.
Good. If there's trouble, Fidel will send me and men back, and you will have to be dealt with. So there will not be trouble. Yes?
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Trouble, no.
Kind of steps a little closer. He's probably got a good size on you, since, I don't think you're particularly large and imposing.
Yeah.
You don't want the trouble.
No one ever wants trouble.
Good.
It just sometimes finds you. The worst time.
Wait, are you saying there's
Toshiro walks around the
trouble?
corner, lays his jacket on the back of the chair, and starts rolling up his sleeves.
So why have you come here?
Well,
Look, have you
obviously-
seen how clear the water is here?
Don't give me stupid answers. Why have you come here? How did you get past the pirates?
in a boat?
We
Very
have a
carefully.
very skilled pilot.
Incompetent pirates and skilled captains.
Unless you know something about the pirate.
They have been causing trouble for everyone, but unfortunately, they have the good boats. So we have protected everyone here on island.
I thought you didn't allow trouble.
It's no, he's doing a very noble job for his people.
Yeah, the boat we were on did not come from here, so it was a better boat. So
Good. Where is this boat? I think our militia needs it.
nope, it's not here anymore. It was just a drop off.
He went away.
He looks at you very suspiciously.
No, he went away.
He did. Besides, it's not your boat.
Yes, but
Thankfully, not our boat either.
if
Well, I
Fidel
know
said
that.
that it is the militia's boat, then everyone has to pitch in for the good of everyone, and it would be militia's boat.
I absolutely agree with you.
You do?
What?
Yeah,
Okay, he
Right.
does.
Good.
it's part of the tribe's boat.
And
Wait,
I'm
it's
not
part of the
going-
tribe.
Are
Well,
we
you-
part of the
That's for the
tribe
boat.
now?
No, not yet.
They didn't bite the like. How can we be part of the tribe if they didn't bite the like?
Well, you keep talking about biting. You're not going to be eating people.
No, it's
No.
it's biting the like.
Only the bad ones.
And I'll turn on my phone and go. press
I
the
turn on
button.
the camera and I start filming him as he's.
Yeah, he
Bite the like.
instantly
Bite the
dipped
like.
over the camera. He's like, no camera, no
Oh,
camera.
no,
Well,
bite
I'm
the
not
like.
recording him.
Just bite the
I'm
like.
still running the cam.
Okay, you're not trying to record Miguel.
Like Victoria, I am an influencer.
So, you know,
That's
By
primarily
delight.
how I
Look at each
make
other.
my likes.
They look at each other and kind of, couple up. Okay.
I get a real quick pan to them and back to Zotech. Like, yeah.
Fine. You better not be eating any people.
Zotech doesn't eat people.
Why would I eat your tribe?
Huh?
Clearly, you look like you eat people.
Oh,
If you don't want
no.
Zotech to eat the people, you have to bite the like. Once you bite the like, Zotech doesn't eat the people.
You don't tell us what to do. We tell you what to do.
Okay, tell me to bite the like, and then we'll bite the like, and then we won't eat the people.
Your bite to like is stupid. Enough of that.
I hope you got that.
Yeah, I got that.
Like, trying to like smack. If like you're putting your phone near him, he's gonna be like smacking at it.
And Lehman did put the influencer in.
He did.
Thank you, Lehman.
I sent a message to him. I said,
Oh
God.
yeah, I see it. He actually said, "Yep, that was me."
Nice. Nobody had any idea. It's fantastic.
Of course it had to be Lehman because it's Russian.
Oh, well, yeah, there is.
Yes. Yes.
Clue, right?
I did say, where is Lehman when we need him?
Because
He's here in spirit.
Yes.
In the lady Russian influencer.
Yeah.
He clearly knew what the accent was supposed to be.
Stop. Yes.
Really.
He heard it in his head when he was writing it.
But I have to be careful. I can't go searching for Russian influencer because you have no idea what that's going to bring up, right?
True.
Russian model, early 20s influencer. You have no idea what that search history is. What that's put in your search history.
Yep.
My wife would be like, "What have you been doing?" I know
Search
it's
for a game, honey.
Like, I know what game.
Look, it's in a book. It's Lehman wrote it.
Yes.
It's Lehman's fault. It's Lehman's fault.
Here. So anyway, Miguel will eventually kind of, F off, but you could tell he's not a friend. And he is trying to make it very clear to you guys that if you start trouble, the militia will come deal with you.
Surprise, surprise.
I understand that as stormers, you guys don't care. Technically, just as adventurers in any RPG, you don't care. Whenever the local bullies guild shows up, adventurers never ever care. Someday, I'm going to write something where the local bullies guild can kick everybody's ass. So when the party's like, "Oh well, bring it," I'll be like, of course,
So,
they bring me for ruining things.
Everybody's gonna be, this is too hard.
I'll do it early in the campaign so that it's not a big loss. Sorry, Mike, you were saying?
Where's Terry?
Oh yeah, you guys can go get him.
Yeah. He's gonna take us to the cave.
Yes, he will totally take you to the cave.
Ask her if she got
Miguel
bullied
guy?
by Miguel.
If what?
Oh.
Ask who?
Mike. He was doing it.
Oh, Terry? Yeah,
Yeah.
Terry. Yeah. Who's the Miguel guy? What's up with him?
Yes. He works for Fidel. Fidel is they're locals, and they have been they've taken charge since all the pirates cut off the island. We were having supplies delivered, and they were bringing supplies because of the refugees on the South Island. And after the pirates cut us off, Fidel and Miguel and they put together a militia to kind of watch out and protect everyone. And they make sure that everyone who needs food gets food. Everyone in the militia gets food.
Sounds like the Caribbean mob.
No, I have nothing bad to say about them at all. You can tell he's holding back. I don't detest.
I purposely lower my camera, make a big show of turning it off, which I actually do, and say, "Really?"
Because yes, well, technically, he doesn't like foreigners, but he's okay with tourists as long as people, bank accounts still keep, credit cards still keep paying the bills. And he did fight off the pirates when they tried to steal fishermen's boats. So
Sounds like he's commandeering other boats, though,
no, no, he makes sure that the fishermen use them to fish, but they
but
can't.
not to take you off the island.
No, no, the fisher boats are much slower than the pirate boats. Where people tried that, we found them floating a day later. They were killed by the pirates. Now no one tries to get out. He does try to. They do keep an eye out for pirates, and if pirates are coming, they do send word to people. But of course, everyone has to help support him with food or money.
Have you ever seen him fighting the pirates?
Oh, yes, yes. People have, not me, but they have at other resorts. Yes.
You've never seen him fighting the pirates.
No, I don't want. If there's fighting, I don't want to be near it.
That's okay. Well, we just want to make sure that it's actually trying to help you.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Please, we cannot afford any more protection.
Oh,
Oh,
fine.
it doesn't
Be
cost
fine.
any money. You just
That'll
gotta
be fine.
bite the leg.
That'll be fine.
Yes.
So this cave.
Yes. Yes. We will go to the cave. All right. So at this point, believe it or not, that's going to be the end of our first scene.
Hmm.
So we can get back to 4 cards. You're all at 4 cards. You can recycle. Doing the usual. Hey, I'm going to drop these to the tabletop and hope to get something I like more.
Anyone want an
I'm fine
adrenaline?
with my cards.
So we have an adrenaline and a step B. Oh, and it is 9 o'clock. So I guess after this, we'll take our break after the cards. Dan?
Sure.
All right.
Hooping de Gracie.
I don't think Elaine is watching.
I'm going to put down this reconnect, and I'm going to take that coup de grace. Someone else can have the reconnect if they want it.
All right. Well, I'll go ahead and put us out so you guys can take care of the cards and take care of everything else. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in just about 10, maybe 15 minutes. Don't go too far. There we go. We are back.
All right. So, our second scene, we're heading to a cave. I don't have a different background to move you guys to, so I'm afraid you'll just have to kind of picture the cave.
What? No cave?
No,
That's
Dave.
it. I'm out.
Jeez.
Out.
There goes our immersion. We're good, Rod. We're good.
We thought the table just got easier to run. I heard someone say they were out. I was like, "Who am I clicking off the Zoom?" So, Bakwatan Cave. Terry's going to tell you about it while you drive over there. He said it has been used as a shelter in the past. It's really, like from like natural disasters, cyclones, that sort of thing. Pirate raids. Now it's not really used as a shelter much. There's a bunch of people, right? Because there's just so many tourists. But it is quite nice. Getting in there, he'll tell you that you don't want to go into any of the chambers that have been kind of chained off, because if the tide comes in, you can drown in them. And but to enjoy, and he'll wait here. Ask how long you think you'll want to look through the caves, an hour or so.
About an hour.
That's fine. And you said we got some
more than
offshoots.
an hour, he'll come back. He'll leave and come back.
We got some offshoots that you say fill with water that are chained off and the regular public don't go to.
Yeah, don't go in there. You could drown.
Well, I mean, if they're clearly marked, then that'll be helpful that they're marked, so we don't accidentally go in those. Thank you.
Right. Now
We might move some signs around, though.
I'm assuming as stormers, as soon as he's like, "Don't go in those areas," you guys are like, "We're gonna go check out those areas."
First
That's
listing.
kind of where my
First
mind
list to
was.
go.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Just to see how if one of those areas might be good enough for us to put this thing in.
So looking, they're fairly small. You don't think you could fit the Stella through those parts of the cave to get it there. The other parts where there is a bit of water is where you can kind of see, signs and lights and stuff that this is the touristy part. If you plan it in here, it will be seen.
Right.
All right. So it's a no-go for this area.
Probably.
But more importantly, is it nice?
What do you mean?
How nice
Is the cave system? How nice is it?
Oh no, it's really quite cool.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. That's what I'm more worried about.
Is it up to
Come on.
Zotec standards? I think is what he's implying.
You are getting all this on camera, right?
I am an important influencer. Yes.
Yeah,
Very
absolutely.
important.
Well, while you guys are looking around, there's a local who sees all of you. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Alden
Pan.
Vala. Or Vaya. Probably Vaya. V-A-L-L-E. Vaya.
Vala.
Yeah, Alden Vaya. You are new here, I think. Is this your first time visiting the caves?
Yes,
It
it
is.
is.
Yes.
How do you like it? He'll actually have. What brings you here? Are you more interested in the history, the geology of the cave system?
The geology.
Well, yeah,
Have
history's
to be
nice
with-
too. Like, what have they been used
The
for in the
history
past?
is nice too.
Okay. He'll actually tell you a little bit about the cave and formation, all that sort of stuff.
Is there
A
like
lot
a
of it.
Do you know areas that are not as touristy as this?
Well, the islands here, all of them in this area, are pretty much have tourists all over. But there's nothing wrong with that, right? Tourists are good for our local economy.
Oh yeah.
There's nothing
yes.
wrong with it. But if I wanted to get some unique pictures for my videos, where would I go?
Or
Don't know
some.
if it would be, I don't know that it would be, but you could try the lighthouse, the north end of the island. It's very, very nice, very new. Um, it is quite nice. Very beautiful view of the sea. Um,
Are there a lot of people who go to the lighthouse?
yes, yes, because the view of looking out to water is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking for, you could go to the South Island. It is the while we have jungle, while there's jungle here on North Island, the South Island has a lot more jungle. But right now there are a lot of the refugees from Taiwan there, and so it's they're a little crowded. Plus, you should be careful because there are pirates, and you don't want to get caught out to sea with them and have that.
Oh no, we would never want that.
No,
Do you have a fast boat?
me? No, no.
How do you get around the pirates?
I don't. I stay here.
Oh, so you're staying in the cave? Are you living in the cave?
No, no, no. I stay here on the island. I'm from Samar Island to the east. I haven't been able to go home for weeks.
Oh.
Because of the pirates.
Yes, they took my boat.
Oh, what kind of boat did you have?
He describes a boat.
Does it sound like a fast boat?
It's a boat.
It sounds like a regular boat.
Okay.
Nothing like, ooh, really? That's nice. All right, I can turn this back on now. So, I realized the whole time I'm talking, I'm like making faces when you're saying things because I was eating in between. None of my excellent roleplay ended up on screen, so I'm very sorry.
Yeah.
But no, he looked like, no, I'm not dealing with the pirates.
Is it so? Is this a freshwater cave or is it saltwater?
It's going to probably be salty, I get.
I'm sorry. Like, is there an outlet to the ocean from here?
There's supposed to be, and he begins to describe, like, how it's believed to be mostly underground, because when the tide comes in, the water level in some of the caves does go up.
Mm-hmm.
It's.
Oh, and those places are chained up.
Yes, it's not safe to go there, so I would not.
That makes sense.
Yes, if you could put on underwater gear, you could probably do that.
Oh.
Since you guys are all looking around the cave here, why don't you all give me find tests?
Okay.
There we go. There's my rolls.
There they are. Okay. All right. Yeah, nothing important to see here.
No, I'm not. No, I'm good. I was thinking about something, but no, I'm good.
You sure?
How far off am I with a 10?
You don't know. This is one of those tests you don't know. But it's probably not important.
You know what? I got a card to play.
Okay.
I do have a drama in case you want to use it.
I dropped my hero.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm off by 1. I'm probably off by more if 10 didn't make it. Do levels matter?
You haven't succeeded yet.
Oh, no shit.
Nope.
Well, you were saying you were off. You were correct in
You
that.
want a hot drama?
I mean, in for a penny, in for a
I
pound.
might as well. I'll tell you what, Robert. I'm going to give you this card, just in
Oh,
case.
shoot. Okay. Hold on. I tried to drop the card and it knocked out. There we go.
There we go. Yes, as you said, in for a penny, in for a pound. Modifier. Last total roll was a 20. So the last roll was a 20.
Mm-hmm.
Balls.
That is a success.
How far off of a good success am I?
I don't know that you know that either, but you don't have to worry about the good.
Okay,
So,
not
there's
okay.
nothing else to figure out on a standard. It's weird. At one point, you think while you're talking to it, when you look at someone, you can kind of see. I don't know if you've ever stood close enough, which here you kind of have to do because of the dark and the way people hold lights, and you can actually see yourself in their eyes.
Yeah.
You notice that your reflection in his eyes is upside down, like a camera or something. It's weird. He seems very friendly, however, but you've never noticed anything like that. It's really, small, but when you're
I'm
talking,
good. I
you're
want
up.
to cast. Good.
No, I said it's really small, but you notice it. Probably because you're a computer.
I want to cast Scrambler.
So you're just going to start casting a spell right in front of him, or again, we're walking away somewhere. Because remember, psionics can be done relatively low key.
Oh yeah, no, I know. Oh no, I'm brand new at this. There's no low key about this. I need to be like in a room or around a corner or some shit like that before I can get away with low key. Yeah, I'm casting. I'm casting it.
Okay. So you start casting. He's kind of looking at you strangely.
So are the rest of us.
Sorry, were you trying?
It's Tai Chi.
Was that Latin? Sounded like Latin. I'm afraid I don't.
That is a standard success.
Okay. Standard success on Scrambler has been applied. I gotta go.
Obscures everyone in the affected area from all security and surveillance.
Okay. Now that he can do that, guys, he's gonna be pulling that out a lot. Fortunately, he's not paranoid at all.
I'm from the cyber papacy. I live in paranoia.
Oh,
Yes,
so it
you just
lasts
don't.
for 10 minutes.
Uh-huh.
You just don't call it paranoia. You just
No,
call it.
I call it coffee in the morning.
You call it
Shut up,
standard
teapot.
operating procedure.
That's right.
Call it
Shut up,
Tuesday.
toaster.
What?
Was I
Call it
sorry
Tuesday.
if you were trying to say something to me? I'm afraid I didn't quite understand what you were trying to.
Oh, it's a good luck.
He does this from time to time. We don't understand what he's saying either.
It's an old Yiddish good luck charm.
Okay, I don't know what that is, but
It's okay.
I think he was hit in the head once too often.
well, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, the lighthouse is a beautiful place, but again, the interior of the island is also quite nice. If you were to go, and he even talks about North Island, kind of, into the interior and up the hill, so there's some thicker canopy in there, but it is beautiful.
Pardon me. You were saying the North Island, and I kind of lean in. Do I still see myself upside down in his eyes?
You do.
Okay.
All these nice, beautiful places that everybody visits. It's all fine and dandy. It's real nice to hear about. But
yeah,
my friend here's made an acquaintance. He might want to find someplace a little more secluded and private, so him and the lady in question can have some alone time. Is there any place like that?
Well, if you're staying at one of our many tourist places, I would suggest a bungalow.
That's not the. I mean, yeah,
Many of them are romantic.
anybody can get a room. I'm referring to someplace secluded away from people that they can just be alone, not worry about others.
They are influencers, and so they need unique and secluded.
So
the bungalow is common.
Yes, I don't know that I have any places like that. I'm sorry.
As far as I know, this is a public place, correct?
Yes, where you are now.
Where we are now. Okay.
It is a tourist attraction.
Where did he come from?
He seemed to have come in probably after you guys.
Oh, he came into the cave from same direction we did?
Yeah, there's only the one entrance.
Oh, okay.
Are you telling us we don't know or remember, or we're assuming?
I mean, he came in after you guys, so I don't...
Mm-hmm. He didn't just appear in front of us. He came in.
No, he did not hello.
Hello, wanderers.
Hello.
Just, the holographic camera up on the wall makes him pop up.
Mm-hmm.
There are no cameras up on the walls that you see.
They're not working right now anyway.
You're not in Pan Pacifica, so there's no holographics. Not in Cyberpunk, no holographics.
I'm going to go deeper into the... It's like, oh, well, thank you very much for the information, and start investigating more about the cave.
Okay. You guys investigated pretty thoroughly. It's not going to be private enough, and it's not going to meet the criteria Kanoa gave you for planting the Stella.
Mm-hmm. Do I notice in any of the chained off or roped off or warning signs that say don't go into this cave area? Do I notice any kind of traffic pattern that indicates that someone may have ignored that?
Give me a find test. Looks clear.
Does it standard looks clear, or you don't know looks clear?
Yeah, I guess standard looks clear.
Meaning I know I succeeded with a standard check and it looks clear, or you're not?
Bear in mind, if it was an opposed test...
Fair.
Okay,
yeah.
It looks clear.
Well, we already know that we can't get the in question through the openings here, so we might as well enjoy the rest of the caves and then
this way you blend in.
Yeah.
Spend the hour. For at least 10 more minutes, 9.5 more.
Yeah, don't walk in here and say, this isn't going to work for us, and then leave. We'll just walk around and...
But he said it's connected to the ocean, so could we possibly get it in through the ocean?
You'd have to find where the connection is outside the cave.
Right.
And we already been informed that is going to be one of the tunnels that flood.
Sure, yeah. He said they know that there's a tunnel, but from what you guys see of the cave...
That's still an option.
From what you guys are seeing of the cave, you'd be surprised if that's an option.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it'd be real cool if we could find a grotto somewhere, but...
Yeah, but one on an island for tourists of, hey, here's a grotto where we can secretly plant this thing and no one will notice.
We'll get noticed.
That's more than a long shot. All right, let me say goodnight to Cassie. Hold on.
And thinking our other option is that lighthouse.
Yeah, well...
Or at least what we've been told so far.
I think our option is going to end up being we're going to have to get our hands on a boat and find someplace else to go.
That's probably going to be.
We're going to end up having to deal with these pirates or the militia or somebody to find a good spot for this thing. But we can check out the lighthouse next anyway.
Sure. Head into the lighthouse.
At least knock it off our list.
Yeah, Terry will drive you up there.
Keep doing the touristy thing.
Yep. So the lighthouse, one of those thin, pretty modern lighthouses, right? Not the older ones that are built of stone and look really cool. You have to climb up from the inside. It is a lot of steps for anyone who's going. You will get tired. If you've ever done that sort of a climb, you will get tired.
Yep.
There are 4 portholes at the top so that you can kind of get a good view out to sea. There's a platform with guardrails, so you can actually go out on that and be outside, kind of walk around and look around. There's an older kind of crumbling building made from cut stone on the same property. It looks like like it could be a fairly popular tourist attraction. There's like next to no one here. And now that you think about it, the cave was kind of empty as well. And it might occur to you, if you guys end up cut off here for a couple of weeks, you will have been here already. Right? You might have even been here more than once, and eventually there's nothing left to see.
Yeah, not many people coming because of the problem with pirates, so...
No one knew, right? And everyone here has probably already been here. But this does give you an excellent view out to sea. Excellent observation post kind of place.
How
do we notice anything
at the edge of the lighthouse? Does it go like? Is it like, oh, look, here's cliff and then there's sea, or is there a gradual intake? Because I'm trying to think. It's like, oh, if we drop the buoy and the anchor, is the anchor going to hit the bottom of the ocean?
There are plenty of shallower areas around here. If that kind of if that, I think that's what your question is. There are.
That'd be correct.
Yeah. All right.
And are there any other buoys out there?
Probably going to be a couple here and there. I am looking now. Where is? You're making me put the map so I can find that out for you, Mike.
Still, it's open and in view, so it won't be.
So the Gigantes. There is, of course, no link there. Let's see if I can. Oh, that is a tall narrow. So it's kind of a panoramic. I'm going to send this link into Roll20. Oh, and of course it puts the image there instead of the link to it. So it's super duper.
Oh, okay, I get
super duper tiny.
Yeah,
but you can see, the ground around it is kind of rocky.
Mm-hmm.
This one might be even a little bit better here. So, you'd be able, you should, that is actually a pretty cool one.
But we have this basic map of the Isla.
Yeah. Right, so it's going to be shallow and rocky around here. The buoy would probably stand out if it's too close to the shore.
Mm-hmm.
But, again, that's a pretty good view. By the way, what they're calling the Gigantes Islands, these things are super duper tiny.
Yeah.
From north tip to south tip, a little under 2.5 miles. This island is North Gigante Island is small.
Relatively. Well, here's, it's the looking at the map that we have. We'll probably have to head over to the South Gigante Island because there is that saltwater lagoon there, and I'm actually thinking that sandbar because no one's going out there.
Riptides, they're dangerous. Don't go out there.
Oh, I get what you're saying. In that kind of, the island has this like curve to it.
Yeah.
That's possible.
Well, from our vantage point, do we see any boats moving around out in the water?
Give me a find test.
Because we were told that we just need to get it somewhere in these islands, right? Not it has to be north of this, south of this, east of
Correct.
this, southwest of this.
You were told as long as you're staying, relatively close to either of these islands, you'll be within the radius where it needs to be.
Okay.
In fact, if I were to do, yeah, you'll be fine. I'm doing a measurement of, hey, where would our 300 miles be? Right, because remember that's kind of the length of the Stella Triangle.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be fine.
Okay.
Somewhere in here, you'll be good.
All right, I see nothing from my vantage point.
Agreed.
I might see the water. Maybe.
Of course you see the water. There's a lot of water to see.
Well, yeah. So I think
It's very big.
If we could find someone somewhere in that cave where we could hide it, it'd be fine. But just like we're gonna stash it in there.
No, that cave is probably the cave is probably background cave is probably a terrible place to put it.
Mm-hmm. And the lighthouse.
Well, unless we put it in there and blow the cave, but see, then we'd have other issues.
Yeah, and it would be difficult for other Delphi agents to come rip it up.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So then it's hey, do we try to head over to the South Gigante Island and see what's there besides refugees?
We could.
And if they're refugees from Taiwan, we might want to be careful.
Yeah.
They've been here for a while.
Yeah, that would have been that infection would have spread already.
Yeah, they've been here for quite a while. And Mark did not draw the Cosmo card for that.
Yeah. And the other thing too is we'd have to steal a boat to get over there.
I could always get a tune though.
You could.
We don't have to steal a boat. We could probably rent one.
There's no boats.
No,
to rent.
the militia guys had all the boats.
Yeah.
There's no renting boats.
No, the militia guys don't have boats.
Oh, they don't have boats.
They don't. Pirates have the boats.
All the pirates have taken the boats.
But if you talk to Terry, he knows one person who has a catamaran, which that's not a fast boat. And if the pirates come to get you, you don't want to be in that.
Well, I mean, it'll get us on a faster boat.
What if we joined the
you're
pirates?
not wrong.
Yeah. What if we joined the pirates, then took their boat?
I assume you're not saying that in front of Terry.
Oh, no. In front of people who are not part of the group, I don't say really much at all.
Yeah, about the joining them, that may not go over real well.
Well, we fake it. I mean, of course.
And then the other thing too is that we'd have to decide. It's like, okay, if we're going to go over to the South Island, are we bringing our camera equipment with us
It might be.
for the scouting?
Yeah, you had to leave it in Terry's van here. Oh no, you didn't bring it with you, did you?
No,
We put it in the rafters of our bungalow.
Right,
Yeah, we
right,
had-
yeah. That's right.
So yeah, so we'd have to are we going to take the camera equipment with us? At that point, we probably should.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
if we
but
get
good
if
shots
we get
once we
stopped by
scout
the
it.
pirates, they'll want to take that.
and then of course we come
Well-
back and get it with a boat, then you got to
Oh,
worry
we
about the
won't run
militia
into
taking the
pirates, it'll be
boat from
fine.
us.
No,
But
it's only
Terry
if you
knows-
start.
Terry knows the
If
guy
we-
with the catamaran.
Yes, yeah, he does. He can introduce you.
Oh, that'd be fantastic. We might have to take a trip.
Let's at least
For
have a conversation.
Scouting our
Is it going to be a
scouting
4-hour cruise?
the sites.
3 hour.
Or
A 3-hour tour.
3-hour tour.
Probably
Yes.
a 3-hour tour, yeah, to get all the way around. Nice look out there.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you go out there, you want to, from what you're saying, right? I mean, it's about the 2 miles are really only the 2 islands are only separated by about a mile. from like the port or one of the beaches at South Beach to the north one. But if you wanted to get around it to look at that southern area, which I think was what you were saying, Mike, might take a little longer. It might not be a full 3-hour tour.
We would absolutely need our camera equipment for that because we might want to take some shots spontaneously.
Yeah.
If we hugged the coast, though,
Mm-hmm.
we could if the pirates showed up, we could always beach and get off the boat.
Possibly.
Well,
Or
who
we-
do we
or
have
we
in
could
our
just
little
fight
group
the
here that
pirates.
actually drive the boat?
Anyone with decks?
I mean, does anybody have actual water equipment?
No.
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 Mark is one of the few people who's written a character, built a character, who's good at driving anything, and he's not playing him.
Yeah, I've already
I have
spent
an
my-
8 decks, but no ranks in water vehicles.
Yeah.
They're not hard.
I got an 8 myself, and I've already spent all my points, so I don't have any points to spend.
How hard can it be? We'll be fine.
Oh, we'll be fine.
Remember that a boat does not have brakes.
It does if you run into something.
That's not brakes. That's braking.
Exactly.
It's different. It's different. Trust me.
It's better
you
because
know,
it's got
you're
extra
trying
letters
to
in it.
accomplish-
You say tomato, I say potato.
I say potato. You say crash.
Exactly.
Braking is better. Brakes is better because it's got more. Braking is better because it's got more letters in it than brakes.
So who picked up the drive offensively?
I don't think any of you have it.
Darn it. Okay.
But
No.
you totally use that.
Oh,
Yeah.
it totally is.
Or,
I
do you
have
have
it.
one, Mark?
Do you have
do.
the drive offensively?
I do.
Oh,
I
we're
finally
totally going
ran
on
into the
now.
boat.
I know. I held
To the
on to it
boat.
specifically. I was hoping you would get on a boat. I'm like, I'm absolutely playing this on a boat, but I wasn't going to say anything. I'm just going to lay it on the table when the time came.
All right, so I guess the game plan is to try to find some better spots to get your shots
Boat
using this person's
offensively.
boat.
So I'm going to need one of you guys to persuade the local that you are not going to get his man.
No. We're going to get some great shots. You see, I've got bodyguards with me. Totally fine. And we'll bring it back in one piece.
This is my helping.
He's
Or-
very helpful. But go ahead.
Or bring
I
you,
helped. Look at that. I helped.
You did help, Mark.
yeah, or we can bring you back a bigger boat.
So it'd be a +1 there.
Oh, what do you mean? So you can have a +1 there, Mike, since you're rolling it. Or was Robert rolling it since he's... Oh, wow.
Nope, they were rolling it.
Okay. He'll ask, to... He does want you to rent it, but
Oh, of
he'll
course.
let Terry run the charges through, whatever card he already has on file.
Mm-hmm.
You have a good success, so he'll get Terry to do that and send him the money.
Yeah, I like
You
that.
can cash app her.
You're getting Conway to pay for it.
Well, yeah.
Ooh. All right.
All right, let's get the camera equipment.
All right, well. Hoist,
Before we walk out of the bungalow, should we check that the camera equipment's okay and just make sure it's all still in there properly?
Probably.
Does it look like it's been moved out
Crack
of the
it
rafters?
just ever so slightly to make sure that what's in the crate's supposed to be in the crate is in the crate. Rod?
Yeah, you're opening it up, getting it down, opening it up.
Not like if there are cameras in the bungalow so they can see it, but just like maybe crack it enough to stick a hand in there and go, oh yeah, that's still the Stella.
There are no, you don't see any cameras in your bungalow, but it's there.
Okay.
See, nothing to worry about.
Nope, nothing to worry about at all. Clearly, it's working just fine.
Quebec and I will load it up and we'll head out. I guess we'll head out.
Okay.
Strap it to the boat so that it doesn't accidentally fall overboard and
Because that is not planting it.
Yeah, no.
Potato.
All right. So we're going to be going out on the water. I have a little catamaran for you, and I'm going to move us to the ocean.
Oh,
Oh,
maybe we should have checked the weather before we
wow.
left.
Yeah, I know, right? Instead of
That's
3-hour
cool.
tour.
I
You
haven't
know-
used a GIF as a background in a very long time.
You know what would have made it better is if you actually did get the SS Minnow as our boat.
I will
SS
be
Minnow
honest,
2.
it had occurred to me, but this is a catamaran and that's a motorboat, and I didn't want any of you guys trying to do well, this is a motorboat sort of BS. So I'm like, I'm giving them a picture of a catamaran. Otherwise, somebody's going to try some BS.
Well, I mean, we're going to do that anyway.
So this is the stats for the catamaran. It is not fast. And the Stella is taking up one of those passenger spots, right? All right. Believe it or not, we're going to call that a scene. There were probably more things you could have done there, but you didn't. It's okay. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Catamaran is the camera equipment is securely lashed into the boat.
Yes, you believe it is securely lashed into the boat.
I'm good with believing it is.
I mean, if a setback or something comes up in the middle of a chase, who knows, right?
That never happens.
So, time for the card deal.
Yep.
Does anybody want a monologue or a reality surge?
I'm going to keep the step D because at some
Well-
point we're going to have a DSR. Because I've played this game before.
Does Shima have the ability to do the same thing as a monologue?
Yeah, but I have to spend possibilities, so it's always nice for me to have one. Do you want the? Would you like a glory?
Just whatever you're throwing away would be fine by me. If you have something you want to throw.
Okay.
So,
I wasn't going to throw it away, but I would rather have the monologue.
what the hell? Okay. That's right. I put it in the wrong spot. There.
Okay.
Maybe I'll hang on to the glory then.
Well, we do need a glory at some point.
I wouldn't worry about that.
Mark will get it.
No, of course that not.
Mark will get it by piloting the boat gloriously, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm gonna pilot. Okay.
You said you had the. It doesn't really matter. I got an 8 dex.
I want to pilot the boat. I will absolutely.
You want to pirate the boat? Okay.
that too?
Do you want an eye patch?
Yes.
I don't
Have
have
to
one.
blend
So.
in with the pirates.
That's right.
Yoda the captain.
I don't think anyone's selling eye patches.
I can make one.
I guess that's technically correct.
I am piloting the boat very well.
I'm sure you are.
Yes.
All right, so we're happy with cards, etc.
I believe so. I am anyway.
Hey.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so heading around. Catamaran. But you guys are trying to avoid the pirates, or are you trying to upgrade your boats?
Well, the best is to try to avoid the pirates until we plant the Stella.
Okay.
Just
well-
drive the boat casually.
The water is a little bit rougher than you would have expected. You can see it looks like off on the horizon it's a little bit dark, storm coming, that sort of thing. And it is going to be, I think, a matter of time before some pirates see you guys. Because we're basically going around the edge of the island, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
I think you
Trying
said
to stay close enough to the shore so that if the pirates do start coming, we can get ashore if we want to without having. We don't have to stay on the boat if it's like this is a really bad idea.
well, there are a number of pirates that are coming towards you.
You mean upgrading?
Hey, we dropped from 1 boat to 5. Yay!
And they are probably there are pirates on the boats, and each of them also has some guns mounted on the boat. So they're not shooting yet, but if you get to shore, odds are they'll just basically shoot up your boat until it's nothing.
I say we lure them in closer by doing the whole put our hands up and wait.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Wait,
I don't know about the
you
smiling
mean wave
part.
a white?
Okay, so you're
Wave a
like,
white flag?
like you see them coming. You're trying to make it look like you're surrendering. Lull them into a false sense of security, that sort of thing.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I mean,
Okay.
it's my idea. That doesn't mean that's what we're doing.
I don't know. Is that what you guys are?
I'm
just
pirating.
shoot us
I'm
down in
piloting
front
the
of the boat
boat.
and does this.
Oh no! Keep going.
I am. I'm going.
They'll reach us.
Yeah. Are you? You're making a legit run for it or no? Or are you trying to make it look like you're making a run for it?
Do you want to just keep going normal, or do you want to make a run for it?
Keep going normal.
Okay.
Okay. They will eventually. Yeah, they're eventually going to kind of surround your boat, and they are waving weapons at you. A couple of people are going to be like shooting up into the air. And it is quite clear that they mean to board your boat. With the others kind of circling around slowly. And I assume at that point, as they start boarding, you guys are going to do something about that? Or are you just letting...
Oh, yeah. I'm like, Hobeck.
Having to boat offensively.
Papa gets a new boat.
Hobeck, smash.
Mark, you might want to wait till you get one of their boats to drive offensively. Just up to you. All right, so they start to board. Let me get your guys' tokens. Un momento. Right, since you guys are all on the catamaran. And obviously this one's not to scale. These are pirates, so you guys can be the heroes in this encounter.
Oh, joy.
Yay!
Hey.
We are ignoring the center text because we are in Core Earth. So the heroes, that is you, can go first and can be fatigued. That's funny. It's very hot out here. Why don't you all press that fatigue button? And it looks like attack and defend are approved, and you all are going to go first. Unarmed. Oh, yeah, we're ignoring the situation.
So, how far away from us are the other 4 boats?
We're being boarded.
We got one boat on us, but there's 4 others.
Yeah, they're not far off. Let me see, what is the range? Probably only about... I mean, it's going to kind of...
Within 50?
Oh, yeah, within
Okay.
50 meters. Without a problem.
I will. I'm going to bless, and then intimidate the 2 that are popping on.
Seems unlikely, but go for it.
We got this. So I will only be at a -2 just because of the multi-targeting. Huh.
I don't know that that's going to get it done. In fact, let
I
me
don't like that.
with you.
I, in fact, think it won't get it done.
Let's roll 5.
He's in
Nice.
charge.
Nice pirate picture.
He's in charge.
Yep. So we'll make them very vulnerable.
Both of them?
Yep.
Okay.
And that was a +5, so I'm a 21. So, everybody's a +2 to Dex, except for Hobeck, who's a +1 to Dex for a minute.
Because he's terrible.
He doesn't like me. Or Lanala.
I was going to say, it has nothing to do with you.
It's It's definitely
Almost.
you,
It's mostly me.
without a doubt. All right, Zolotech is done. Who would like to go next?
I would like to go.
Okay.
I'm assuming they're still on their boat at the moment.
Correct. They were still in the process of boarding.
So can I jump onto their boat and attack them both?
Yeah, it'll be the same as rushing.
Can I throw him on?
No, you can't toss a dwarf.
Nobody
Damn it.
tosses a dwarf.
Like, there's no
Oh yes, they
tossing.
do.
You just don't tell anybody later.
Mark,
not
this is not the third movie, so no, he can't. Actually, that was the second movie.
It was the second
The
movie.
second movie.
Took me a minute. This is the first movie still, so no.
You're gonna have
No,
to toss me.
That's fine. All right, so I'll take the -2 for rushing, but I have whirlwind, so I can attack them both.
Okay.
So I'm only going to put a +2 on since they're both very vulnerable.
This makes sense to me. That's a standard. That's your final answer?
I was looking at their toughness. My standard is 18.
18 damage?
Yeah, I'm wounded. It hurts.
And he's taking it out on them.
Yep. So they go down into the ocean. Everybody else on the other boats, they're far away, so you don't see their eyes widen. But you're pretty sure they did.
Is that the boat? Is this boat now empty?
No, it has a dwarf on it. It does draw you.
Papa got a new boat.
I'm coming.
I'm gonna pick one of the boats. Whoever's driving one of them. I'll say this one down here, and
Okay.
I'm just gonna cast Strangle on him.
Go for it.
Jesus. Okay. No, I'm not.
Hey, let me give you a disconnect token. What is actually the
Strangle's tech axiom is 22.
22? Not tech axiom, social axiom.
Social. Well, it's 22. Whatever that axiom is.
Yes.
That is okay for core Earth, so you can be very stymied and take some shock. You do not disconnect, however. So, some good news there. Few more and Ed are left?
Are any of the boats within 20 meters of us?
Yeah, probably. Probably this one right here.
And that's the one that. Okay, so
Yeah, I didn't do very good. It's not working.
I'm gonna. So you said I got to rush to get from this boat to the other boat.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
so I'm
because,
gonna-
I mean, the seas are moving. They're not
No, that's
tied
cool.
off, you know?
Yeah, that's cool. I'm good with it. I'm gonna rush and get over there and get on that boat and get ready to pilot that boat when all of my compatriots and our equipment is on this boat.
Okay,
And
so
I'm
you're
gonna-
abandoning ship.
And I'm going to cast slow on the pilot of this boat.
Pilot of, I didn't see your ping.
The one that's within 20 meters, because the range of slow is 20 meters.
Okay.
You know, before everybody gets too far away from me, I'm gonna, admit that I just fucked up on my ability. But they're just pirates. We've dealt with Storm Knights before, so this should be easy enough to take care of, right?
Sure. So, your rousing speech, everyone can gain 2 standard possibilities.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Go ahead and draw those.
So my target is the will or spirit of the
Yeah.
boat driver.
That's correct, the pirate.
Yes. So
A willpower, an 8, that is a standard. This guy here is slowed at 1 level.
I'm not doing anything else. So
Why are you unskilled and slow?
I'm not.
Well, your roll said it.
Oh, because
says
it's
this.
still energy weapons.
Yeah.
Oh, balls. Okay, hang on.
Not that it helped any, but yeah.
It might be higher,
It is. It's 3 higher, so it's 12.
and against his willpower,
Yeah.
one off the good success.
I tried.
Yeah, I'll let it stand.
Okay.
Don't forget to get your 2 possibilities over 0.
Ah, thank you.
All right, that just leaves Shimamura.
And your card for
Okay.
an attack.
Nope. Attacks have to deal damage.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, and I am just going to do my foreshadowing.
Of course, go for it.
Are these standard possibilities or are these
Base.
base?
Core Earth possibilities are the standard ones.
Yep, thank you. Yep.
And I've actually already added in the -6 for this.
Good.
And I am going to go on and give you a possibility.
All right. Thank you for standardizing your casting rolls, by the way.
It just makes it so much easier.
Really does.
Mm-hmm.
By standardizing, what do you mean?
Put a bonus or penalty equal to the difference between the difficulty and 10, so that you succeed on 10, 15, 20, same as most other tests.
Okay, so I get to look at 3 and rearrange them.
Okay.
So do you want me to take them?
Yeah, you can go ahead and do that.
Okay.
So, like, I think your Scrambler is a 10. Slowed, there's no standardized because it's against an attribute of somebody else.
Right.
I think Dispel Magic is also against a standard 10.
It's against the caster's ability.
Right. So if you were doing like Roberts,
This sucks.
or DN, so he puts just a -6 modifier to a skill, so that everyone looks and knows 10, 15, 20. Speeds play.
Yeah.
Okay.
So are you required to discard one?
No, I can't. I did not get to
Just
the
rearrange.
outstanding.
Oh, you're just rearranging. Okay.
Yeah.
So give me the number 1.
Okay. There we go.
All right, and then you can give me the number 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna
You'll see why I said, "Oh, this sucks."
I'm gonna assume you're gonna
Come
try
on.
this again, so I'm gonna tell you you can hold on to the number 3 if you want.
Okay. I'll just say the number 3 is a repeat of the number 2.
Oh, that bad.
It's that bad.
Ugh. So he's going to be doing this again shortly. All right, anyone who dealt damage or successfully defended has drawn a card. Each of you is pulling a card. And it should be no surprise whatsoever. But these boats are shooting at the 2 of you on the boat. 1, 2, 3. I have 4 of these. This could hurt. 1, 2, 3, 4. If it hits, I am shooting at both of you, however. And the other
hiding behind the dwarf.
Jim, do you have bodyguard?
No.
Okay, so he's not hiding behind the dwarf. He thinks
I am. I'm just not doing it well.
He's trying. He might be trying to use me as cover or concealment, but it's really not working because I'm a dwarf.
Yeah.
You keep bouncing out from in front of you. What are you doing?
All right, so
Be like, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger.
what are your current dodges at the moment? I think you got a bonus to dex, so a 12 might not hit you.
Does not.
And it hits me.
Does it, Jim?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so 16 damage on a standard hit for you is what? 2 shots?
It's some shock, yeah.
Okay. Well, congratulations. All right, the second one. I think an 11 is a miss.
I'll take some more shock.
Take 2 more shock. That's going to hit, though.
That's a good hit.
That's a good hit for you,
Yeah.
Jim? That outstanding?
It is.
All right, so Jim, you can enjoy 20 AP2. Oh, I forgot, it is AP2. So 16 AP2 on the first 2. Did that make a difference?
I have no armor.
So no. Okay.
The answer
20,
is no.
20 AP2, I think, is a wound and 2 shock for you.
It is.
And Mark, I think this is going up against an 8 for you. Would be 2 wounds and 1 shock.
No, this is a 10. It's a 10 for me. I have ballistic vest.
How much armor does that give you?
4.
Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? I was looking at
So that's a wound and 2 shock for me.
just the one wound and 2 shock. Taking it?
Yes. Oh, I'm trying not to.
Okay. Well, because you're still the last person who has to shoot the last boat.
Yeah, but I still have to deal with this wound, whatever's happening here, and I don't want to take this.
No, probably not. This could hurt.
Oh, balls.
What did you end up pulling a moment ago?
Second chance.
I don't know if that's worth it or not.
It's not. Go ahead. I took it.
I mean,
Okay.
I have an action if you want to trade.
That would do it, and it doesn't waste the second chance.
Yeah, I'm absolutely going to do that.
I will put the action on the tabletop.
Yeah, I just put it in your...
All right.
There you go. So...
The last shot's going to miss you guys. And they were shooting at you, not the boat. It's like they're trying to avoid destroying their own boat.
Yeah, they'd like to keep it. We get it.
Yep.
We appreciate that.
All right. Must go faster. The villains will go first, and then you guys will be fatigued after that. They go right. Oh, oof, that's
You
rough.
know what? Nah.
What?
Seize the day. He's swapping the line. So, all right, the villains will be fatigued, which is them. So let me do that now so I don't forget. And then it looks like you guys are going to go first. That was probably a good call, Jim.
Which guy shot me?
Yeah.
Which boat was that I hit you on? It was the first 3. So starting from here, go clockwise. So 3 of them hit you.
That's fine. But the third one's the one that wounded me.
That'd be this guy over here, probably.
The one I slowed.
Get me
the
to
one you
him.
slowed was the one driving the boat.
That's fine.
We got to get all our guys over here before I get you over there.
Get me to him.
No, go. We're not gonna take the time. Go.
So, Rod, can I drive the boat within 20 meters of a different boat and end up near the boat that he wants to be at?
You can, because the water's choppy. You're taking a -2. However,
I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that because
Nope.
I'm gonna pilot the boat, and I'm going to cast slow on the second boat. So, am I taking a -4?
That's correct.
Okay, I'm good with that. So this guy right here, I'm going to cast slow on that driver as I pilot over to this boat. And watercraft is probably going to be lower than everything else, so we'll take water vehicles. And I'll take a -4. I will submit that, and then I will give you candy, because that was the plan all along.
Was it?
It was, absolutely.
Good thing you guys have gotten, 3 extra possibilities so far this act?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And roll the 14. I like that number.
So yeah, you can pull up right next to them.
Okay, so I'll let you move the boat. Yeah. Okay, so that gives me on my slow, I am 3 higher than my water vehicles, so that's an 18 against his will spirit.
That is outstanding.
Okay, he loses his turn, and he's slowed 75%.
Okay. So he will not be basically trying to pilot this and keep the boat steady for people to shoot this round. Just pretty much what all 4 of the drivers did last round.
Okay, however that works out. That's cool. That lasts 3 rounds.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm technically up against the guy who shot me. So how would it work if I whirlwind on both? Do we just take the original roll on the first guy and then I'm up against the second, or
no? Basically, in order to use the up against both of them, you'd have to be up against both of them.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know if it was I get to roll and then whatever the result of the first roll goes against the first guy and then I hit the up.
No, because there's nothing. There's nothing in the mechanics for that.
That's fine. I will jump over here and attack the guy who shot me.
Just that guy and be up on him. Okay.
Sure.
That's this guy, yeah.
Do I need to take a -2 for jumping from one boat to the next?
Yes, yeah. Crossing from boat to boat is always going to be complicated.
Understood.
It's basically that's the exact same -2 that Zero Cool had driving the boat.
I am quite enjoying your animated background for this, by the way.
I feel like it conveys the fact that
It
it's
absolutely
not
does. It's fantastic.
I actually only thought of adding this after we had all signed in, and I'm like, oh, I should do it that way. Let me go get it. It's super duper easy to do, barely an inconvenience.
Okay, so my 11 is a standard hit against him, and he can have 20 points of damage.
He, in fact, cannot.
And
I forget to say maneuvers the approved, by the way, in case anyone.
And I will give the other driver a stern look, though it's not actually an intimidate or anything like that. But
I understand. All right. Zalotech is done. Who would like to go next? Robert, are you going to be just kind of...
that was Hobak, not Zalotech, but that's okay.
Yep, sorry.
I am going to just do that, so let me just go on.
Yeah, you start that. While you're doing that, Toshiro, Zalotech.
I'm not trying.
Two shock.
Yeah. I'm going to maneuver against this dude over here, that pilot over here.
How?
As I move the boat towards this one. Would you accept that?
So technically, I don't think when you're piloting a vehicle, you're able to maneuver against a passenger in the other vehicle.
So then, I will just. I'm going to.
Remember, maneuvering a vehicle against another doesn't even count as a. Right, that's basically like a stunt thing.
I'm stretching. Stretching.
I want a card!
Yeah, so I'm going to. I'm just going to boat our ship over to that guy.
Okay. So, water vehicles -2.
So I'm on target, right?
No, we're driving in between them right now.
Hold on. Do I want to
play like an action? A basic bonus would do it.
Yeah. Does anyone have a basic bonus?
I gave mine.
I can do it as a supporter. No, I don't have it pooled.
I have my drive offensively pooled. That's what I got.
You know what? We're gonna make this fabulous.
You have a lot of candy. Go for it.
And it's just to be used, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing to do is have all these resources and you don't
at
use
the end of the act.
Mm-hmm. Hey, that's better.
Reach over and click on your GoPro.
All right, that is going to be good. All right.
I'll look at this hero and go, get him.
I'm going to move you in the middle since you're driving.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we've got a 2 for jumping boat.
Yes.
All right. So I'll do a -4. I'll do biological density, and then I'll punch out the friggin'
driver.
Yeah.
Gun.
I just couldn't get the word out.
So, which one, the driver or the gunner?
Driver. Not worried about the gunner.
Check.
-4. So 7. I'm gonna spend possibility.
You know the driver over there slowed on that one, and he's lost his turn.
Yeah, am I still tight? Oh, has he lost his turn? Then I'll go for
that. So get the gunner, because the driver can't do anything. I slowed him to the point where he can't do anything. The gunner is the one you want.
I'm still stymied though, aren't I?
Very stymied.
Okay, so then it stays where it's at.
I put that on the wrong person. Sorry,
That's
Robert.
fine. I just saw it was moved, but I did use it.
That's okay.
All right, so that's the possibility. -4. Last roll was what, 13.
Did you check we moved the target of the attack route?
to the gunner.
Yeah.
All right, so 15 against my biodensity, which gives me 2 to my toughness.
Okay.
And that's going to be 1 point less, so it's going to be a 14 on the attack melee. So it's a 9. So it's
that's a good hit.
all right. So without rolling, that's a 15.
I need to roll.
Copy you. And what's his toughness? His toughness is a
12.
There it is.
Yeah, you need a 17 or higher.
You can have 1 wound, 2 shock.
He, in fact, cannot.
Oh, he can have it. He just can't stand up.
All right, and that gets rid of your very stymie because it's the end of your turn. I believe that's everybody. You should all pull a card.
Okay.
All right, so this guy, he's this guy is going to turn around, and you're not exactly up in his grill, so he's going to shoot you right in the face. Pull back. He's all done.
That, in fact, does actually miss.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you, Bless from Zootech.
Believe it or not, these 2 other boats, they are not completely stupid. So they're not shooting at the other boats. Instead, they're shooting at the 2 of you on this boat to avoid firing into a melee. So I have a 12 against both of your dodges.
That's a standard answer.
You were missing me.
That's sad. Mike, that is, I believe, 16 AP2.
Oh no!
What, did you only take shock?
No. It's like I've got 1 armor, and 16 was going to do a wound anyway.
So wounded, shock. Taking, soaking?
I'm going to take the wound and 2 shock.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Oh, you took it. I was looking at the screen like, why is he not rolling?
Oh yeah, I got it.
Yeah, you said it, but it did not register. I think a 9 probably misses the 2 of you.
We'll miss.
Yes.
There's long burst included. Let me double check on that. I don't know that it is.
Well, their value is a 13.
It might be them. No, it is. They just suck. All right. That duration drops to 1. That duration drops to 2. And took their fatigue. This guy, he took his action. He lost a turn. They are holding the boat steady, have no penalty for shooting, and they shot. Yeah, that's everybody. That's a bummer. All right. Good news.
No, it's not.
If it bleeds, it leads.
And I'm giving you a possibility to get
Cancel the
rid of that setback.
Oh no! Oh, it takes this round. Okay, we're good. It's all like if a character has a wound.
No, we don't get center text.
Oh, we don't get the center
No
text.
situation. Robert, you're canceling the setback, I assume.
I am canceling the setback.
The whole either your thing just fell overboard because it was not lashed correctly or other terrible things.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, they will go first. This guy only loses the 1 turn, right?
Correct. He's still 75% slowed for 3 rounds, but he loses in that first round. He loses his action.
Yeah. All right. I just have to fix one thing on the character sheet because somebody else had built it for me, and there was a typo, and I was like, I got to fix this typo. All right. So for you, Dan, 12. This guy here is shooting at you.
The one on the boat shooting at me with a 12?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a standard.
Standard only 13.
Okay, let's see.
Pull back. Shooting you. An 8, I'm pretty sure, is a miss.
So a 13 gives me no effect.
Really? Toughness is currently, 19?
20.
Okay.
Just gotta brush the spot where it hit.
All right. And again, for the two of you over here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I think a 10 misses you guys.
That would be correct.
Yeah.
That's a bummer. I mean, congratulations. 14 against your dodges, I think, is standard again.
Correct.
That is standard against me.
Which is 16 AP2, so wound and 2 shock for Mike. How does that look for you? For you, Robert?
That is going to be a wound and 2 shock.
All right.
Oh, I'm good.
Yep, I see you soaked.
And I'm accepting it.
Okay. All right, that was all of them because my guys are driving. That is this guy third turn with that. The duration there goes to 1. Okay. All right. Who would like to go?
I would like to go.
Okay. You're trying to drive this boat into somebody else.
I can't move the boat. Yeah, I want to ram that guy. I'm going to ram this guy over here. So I am boating offensively. So it's my watercraft against his defenses.
Yes.
And I assume I'm piloting the boat. Do I need to take a -2 for piloting the boat? Okay.
Yep.
And without question, I'm going to give you candy. Because I don't think I've ever played this card before, and I want to do well on the first time that I played this card. Darby may have played it once. Oops, that's an 18. How are we looking?
You said an 18, but it looks like a 17 there.
Yeah, that's the number. That's the result. The 18 was the last roll.
Gotcha. Okay. So, so the maneuver rating on your boat of a -4 drops it to a 13. So it's only a standard success.
You want help? I can get a hero to you.
I don't have any cards.
Doesn't matter.
I'll take it.
All right, I'm gonna play leadership.
That would seem the way to go.
And then I'll give you the hero, which you can play, and then you get also the step D.
So giving them the D. Go for it.
Exactly. And then I will draw cards.
Yeah.
How do we like a 20? Ooh, I'm on a 44. How do we like a 20?
So 20, then throwing the MR is a 16 against my 9 is a good success.
Okay, so defender takes an extra BD, so I'm going to do 2 BD against you plus my piratey boat toughness of 16. So it's 16 plus 2 BD.
It is the toughness of your boat, I believe, which is a 15.
I'm in a pirate boat.
Oh, you did take a pirate boat. I forgot. Same MR, but yes. Okay, so 16 plus 2 BD. That is correct.
All right, here come a BD. We'll just do math. Oh, I get another BD. So that's a 6 plus 9, 25.
25 to it's 16. Oh, you're
Oh, damn it.
He's got
So
the coup de
close.
grace.
You have a
He's
card.
got the coup de grace.
I got one. You want it?
Is it? Okay.
Coup de grace if they have.
That step D was in my pool. Goes into my pool, right?
That is correct.
Yes. Who's got it? Whoever that is.
I have it, but it's not pooled.
Oh, hold on.
This is still your attack, isn't it?
Extra bonus die.
Oh.
I did 2. I only get 1 bonus die for the
So on
effect.
Standard for ramming. Standard says both parties take an additional 1 BD. On a good, the defender takes plus 1 B. Oh yeah. He got 1. You take none. You're right. Okay.
Right. So I gave him 2. 1 for the
Yeah,
card
yeah,
that I
yeah.
played, and then 1 for the stand for the good.
Yep. And
But-
you're throwing a coup de grace down.
I am absolutely throwing a coup de grace down. So I'm at 9 right now.
Yep.
Oh, balls.
26. That's still going to be 2 wounds to the boat.
Yes.
Which is this boat here.
He's got 3 though.
And that's going to be 4 shock to each of them. And they kind of get tossed all over the place. You have successfully driven offensively with the boat.
Boating offensively. I claim that as a win.
It is a win.
How many years has that card been out?
All of them.
That came out with the Tharkle?
All of them. That was the base set.
That's a base set.
Oh, guys.
I thought Drive Offensively was not, in fact, the base set.
I've got the base set sitting behind me. You play, I'll look.
Say, what number was it?
That's how you know, yeah.
Yeah.
I was pretty sure it came out with Darkhold.
It's got a Tharkold picture on it.
Oh, yeah, it's a Tharkold one. Then, yeah.
You can go look and see when Darkhold came out and figure out how many years before we finally seen it used to moderate effectiveness with extra cards supporting and possibilities.
Oh, I knew I was putting a lot of shit on it, but once I had the ability to do it, I was doing it.
You're not going to want to salvage that boat.
No.
All right, so that was Ed. I think you went first.
You mean
I did go
the militia
first.
boat?
Well, yeah, we'll give that one to the militia.
It's a little
I'm gonna take out my driver
runs.
rod.
Okay. Go for it, Kim.
Yeah, he's come out of his slow.
No, the driver of my boat was never slowed.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, he was.
Hey,
Oh, okay, fair. All right. Well,
That was the
enough
first
to.
one that I slowed.
that is a standard hit, which I think we've said for you drops them.
Yes, and I would then grab the controls of the boat so that I can start driving it next round.
Sure. You'll have no clue what you're doing.
He's looking for the oars. All right.
There's no tiller.
Not a bank.
I guess I'll just tell the captain of the one I'm on that this is my boat now, and I need you to get off. And,
So you're trying to intimidate him?
No, I'm gonna punch him. I don't well, I do have intimidate, but I'm just gonna knock him off of it.
I'm the captain now. I'm the captain now.
Look at me. No modifier. 'Cause I'm just straight punching him. There you go. 16. 16 is still a good. And we said 12 was the number.
Mm-hmm.
Another wound and 2 shock.
He goes down.
All right.
Bloop. Hey, Robert, you need spirit for foreshadow, right?
Yes, well, no, mine.
Oh, is it mine?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mine.
Yeah, I'm going to bless mine, and I'm going to turn the boat towards that guy.
So
That's what
try
we
to
do.
get up next to him.
Yep.
So that's a -2, and we're doing things gets to a -4.
Oh, no, I'm still -2 because I multi-thread.
Okay. He's dead. That's sufficient.
Yeah. +4 on less. Gets me a 20, so it's a +2 on the mind.
All right.
Okay.
Which I think is just the two of you.
That's just the two of us.
Yeah. Now, you
yeah.
only have a standard success, so you're not right up next to it. So
Oh,
jumping
that's fine.
onto that boat isn't a thing.
Oh, no. I'm just getting closer to it.
All right, Shimamura, you want to try to do something about the future?
Now
No.
I'm going to try again.
And then I need everyone to give me, after that, a fine test.
And I'm going to do that to try and get it all the way. Oh, dang, I'm just one off.
I have an action if you want it, Robert.
Okay. Let me pass you that. And I will use that action to make this an outstanding.
All right.
And so let me grab 2 more.
And then you're probably dumping the one of them that you were like, yeah, about.
Yeah. I am dumping that one. So I am dumping this one.
All right.
Yay, 40.
Good call.
And then
It is the worst one in the deck.
I am going to give you this one. Hold on. Sure. I'm going to give you this one first.
You can hold on to the second for now, just in case.
Okay.
All right. That was all of you. Is everyone is gone? Everyone is pooled. How did we do on those fine tests?
Nope.
Oh, I didn't give you one. 13.
You hear cellos, loud cellos,
Cellos.
coming from this direction with a large fin.
Bum, bum, ba, 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 bum,
Ah.
ba, ba, ba,
No, more than And you realize the water here is shallow-ish for this thing, which is probably why you see it. I haven't even played the card yet.
Okay.
All right. The heroes will go first, and the villain will be set back. Go ahead. Give me your setback, Mike.
I'll try it.
So, I am still going to have the thing appear, but it's going to attack them. As suddenly, reaching out of the water is something that is clearly from the living land. It is very far from home.
Okay.
And it looks like it is going to bite their boat in half. And hey, you guys are not next to it.
Oh, we like the
But
bite on this.
you That's the first time you've used that appropriately. But you guys are going to get to go first. But because of the setback, this thing is going to ignore you.
It's got a meal of pirate in the water already.
Actually, you know what? It's not going to go for that boat. It's going to go for this one. Because these are the ones who the boat's already damaged. They're taking on water, and these guys have shock. If there's blood in the water, it's right here.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I'm going to move them there. You guys get to go. Mark, are you going to keep your boat here next to this thing, or did you want to move?
No!
Root actions are maneuver, which doesn't help most of you.
I'm going to maneuver. So can I maneuver as I drive the boat away?
Unfortunately, you're not able to maneuver against other drivers while driving. You can drive to try to put conditions on them, but the chase rules and
That's
where
right. Yeah.
vehicles work.
You're doing a stunt. That's right.
Could I ram? I don't want to. If I ram them again, I'll damage my boat this time.
I mean, You didn't buy it.
No, but we need
others.
We need a good boat, and I don't want to damage my boat with that thing in the water running around now. And so,
well, there is that to consider.
I am happy to move away from this boat as it chomps on the boat. Let's see. So there's nobody in this boat, right? There's none of us in this boat. There's just
Correct.
them.
Just them.
Okay. I'm gonna drive back over to my buddies over here near our boat, and as I do, I can I use my bell snipe? I can use my bell snipe on one target. I'm taking a -2, right?
Do you have the sniper perk?
No, I got the eye, the cyber eye.
As long as you shoot,
I just have to attack one target.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to shoot the guy with the 50 cal.
The gunner.
Yeah, the gunner. Because he's the one that's doing the damage. So I'm driving the boat, which is -2. I'm doing 2 actions, so that's -4.
Technically, because your boat has an MR rating, for the melee attacks when it's been on a boat to a boat, I've not applied any of the MR stuff, but shooting I have to. So that -2 becomes a -6.
Oh, so no, it's a -4. Becomes a -8. Oh, yeah, I'm going to try.
Oh, you're doing if you're doing 3 things, yeah.
Because are you counting the driving the boat as a thing, or just shooting? I'm not trying to accomplish anything with the boat. I'm just driving it over there.
Yes, but the choppy seas make anything basically that you're doing that involves the boat at -2.
No, I get that.
But the MR rating of the boat also applies. That's why I said it's a -6.
I get that. But it's not it's not a multi-action. That's my point.
No, it doesn't sound like.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm just gonna shoot the gunner, so it's -6. Cool. All right, so God,
Yeah,
need a
the
bell
boat's
snake.
probably gonna drift a little, but not a big deal. It's drifting away from the megalodon.
5's not gonna get there. That's all right. I'll just come over here.
All right. Who's next?
I can't move my boat.
That's okay because you weren't taking an action to drive the boat.
Yes, I was.
Action. You asked if it was a multi-action. You said you were only shooting.
Oh no! Don't worry.
Don't worry. Then you'd be at a 3 for the shooting.
Don't worry.
Yeah, for driving it'd be lower, and you'd still be not going where you want to go. Because you're not succeeding on a 3 driving, right?
Whatever.
I'm getting away. I'm going towards Ed Dillinger. And that's all I'm doing.
Okay.
Not about anything else right now.
Just the -2 for driving.
Apparently I'm drifting also.
Way over here.
That's where I wanted to go anyway.
Away from the
Obviously
shark.
I succeeded.
Yeah, away from the shark.
Yeah.
That makes a great deal of sense. All right, Shimamura, hold back to Shiro.
I am going to attempt to drive the boat. I'm gonna attempt to try to get I'm gonna attempt to try to get to the other boat, but that's all I'm gonna try to do at this round.
To Mike's other boat or my other boat?
Their other boat.
Their other boat.
He wants to jump the boat and melee.
I don't want.
Jump
Well,
the shark.
eventually, yes. I don't want them to. I don't want them shooting.
Oh, look at you.
Look at you go.
Somebody said I wasn't going to know what I was doing, so you
You
know.
know what you're doing?
Standard success is going to put you over there, not
Yeah,
close enough to board.
That's
a
fine.
good success, basically, is what I'm looking for on those. Okay. So we have Shimamura and Toshiro left.
Go ahead.
No, go on. You go on.
I'm just gonna I pull out a pistol and I shoot between these two here, so I'm maneuvering to try to divide I'm using a maneuver on these two, but I'm using it as if I'm shooting past their ear or whatever to catch them off guard.
Afraid you're going to have the same penalty Mark had for shooting, even though it's a maneuver.
Yeah,
right.
Its penalty is a -2. 6. Oh, screw
The
that.
MR rating of vehicles applies in this sort of thing, trying to keep it steady so you can shoot, yeah.
Screw that. Then I'll just go ahead and strangle the pilot of it.
Okay. You don't want to strangle the shark?
I mean, let him enjoy his meal first.
Okay.
All right, so 15 to their strangle should be, I think, a will. Yeah, will 9. That's what I said. It was 15, so it should be a good.
So we're still at a distance. I forgot to apply the MR when you did it the first time. So I'm only going to take 2 shock instead of 4 shock.
What do you mean distance?
Not distance. The MR rating when you're doing things ranged always applies. I forgot to do it when you strangled earlier. Oh, but it didn't matter.
It didn't matter. It didn't work earlier.
Yeah. But I forgot to tell you about it when you rolled the one earlier. But you still succeeded. He's still now marked, and he's going to take 2 shock as long as you concentrate. That's not good for him. Shimamura.
I'm taking a recovery action this round.
Yeah, you're by yourself. Well, yeah, you're not in melee. Absolutely. I guess you've taken a lot of shock, huh? All right, and then you ask me that card.
Okay.
The Megalodon is try to bite that boat in half. Thank you. He will probably bite that boat in half. And these guys are just agape, agog, and aghast. So that will be their entire turn. I thought about taking away the shark's turn, but I'm like, you know what? The shark attacking one of the other bad guys, I figure I'm happy with that as a setback.
Oh, yes.
But his next attack will probably be random. All right. Pulled cards ready.
Did you
did
share
you see
the
what the next
defenses on
card
him?
is?
Yeah. All right. So, shark dives under the water, swims, and breaches here. Because there's another villain setback, and I'm assuming you're asking for the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to go.
Time to week. Stormers, we are leaving.
So
this round I'm helping Zolotech get the hell out of here.
That does not sink the boat.
Nope.
However, it does a wound to the boat and 2 shock to each of the occupants, including the driver who is currently being strangled. All right, we're going to call that the whole setback turn. You guys are going to go. Dan, I'm assuming you concentrate, which means this guy is going to now slump to the ground.
All right, cool. And I'm going to try to move my boat up next to where Zolotech's at, and try to toss a line to it to tie that off to this boat.
Catamaran? Okay.
You need me to do a check, right?
I do, yeah. Drive vehicles.
That'll be just a basic dexterity check then.
Okay.
I don't have water vehicles.
Yeah. Just the -2.
Yep.
Because the water is choppy.
7 good enough or no?
Mm-hmm. I don't think it is.
You know what? So I'm just going to do this.
Okay.
I know, but still.
You're trying to save them. It's admirable.
Yeah, figure we
right. For this character.
That's surprising for him, yes.
Hey, no. He doesn't. He cares about his teammates. He just doesn't care about anybody else.
Him making sure he's not eaten by a shark is not at all surprising for him.
Okay.
No, he's trying to make sure you guys that he saves the boat for the local that you guys are renting.
No, the Stella's on that boat. I got to get that Stella out of
that boat. Yeah.
Oh, okay, you know what? It is self-serving. You're right. I take it back.
Also, he's about to be towing a boat behind him like it's bait for the shark if he needs it.
Hey, hand me the crate and you all stay put.
If that thing ate your Stella, now that would be exciting. Let's see if a hero setback comes up.
What happens if a living land shark eats a Malagua Stella with a Pan-Pacifican relic?
Well,
in core Earth?
The Pan-Pacific relic ain't put on yet.
Eventually, he might, let it go, and then the anchor drops to the floor, and then we don't know where the coordinates are.
First, you have not installed the Pan Pacifica part. Second, it might constipate him.
I don't know. The
And
mechanisms are pretty big.
the anchor kind of comes out for the buoy part, but the rest stays in, and he's just kind of literally dragging ass along the ocean floor.
That would mean the Stella would be constantly moving, though.
A mobile.
I am going to get the rope and tie it.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Go?
Yeah?
Or do you want to get the Stella off the catamaran onto his boat?
It would be faster.
No, I was just asking.
No,
that would be more complicated, and we risk dropping the Stella.
well,
Not every idea the GM offers is a good idea.
Yep.
This is known.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so you're basically just making sure that the boat's everything is good to go, and you guys, the GM's not going to randomly screw you and sink your boat or dump the Stella.
Not at the moment, yes.
Probably a good idea. Ed, Hobeck, Shimomura.
I am assisting Zaotech to basically get the boat out of here.
Okay.
Which may mean helping him to tie it off to the other boat.
Yeah, it sounds like you guys are basically going to try to get the hell out of here and leave them all behind since they have the faster boats they can catch up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got boats.
I mean, sure.
You got it.
Yeah, we'll catch them.
It's two more bodies between me and the shark.
Did you see how Hobeck drove that boat? Ooh. He knows what he's doing.
Speaking of Hobeck, what would you like to do?
I was going to see if Ed was coming to me or if I was going to Ed.
I'm coming to you because there's a shark over here.
I assumed you were both going away.
You go away. I will catch up to you.
Yeah. I just know how I actually drive a boat. All right, I will try this. I'll try to drive away.
Yeah.
Clearly, Hobeck must be from like inland Florida.
Hobeck wants to succeed.
Yeah, he does.
He is the boat master.
All right,
Yes, but-
Hobeck is heading this direction to catch up with everybody else. Mark?
Time to go.
It probably is time to go.
So yeah, that happened.
Oh, okay. That's probably a good idea.
That's still a possibility, right?
Still a possibility. It's because you're not using any magic while you're doing this.
Nope.
Otherwise, like if you were like, "Hey, I'm going to life hack her so I know how to pilot a boat at the same time,"
Oh no.
then it would have been,
Because I get a 15.
You guys head this way. You're each pulling a card. I am drawing the next one. All right, the heroes, that is you, will go first, and then the villains, attack and trick. All right, Mike, did you want to play your whatchamacallit now?
Play the setback so we can get out? Yeah.
Yeah. And he's basically going to eat them. So I'm going to call that. Because that's what you're asking for with your setback is, can I just play that so we escape?
Pretty much, yes.
50
Yes.
The bodies.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, no. You don't want to have anything to do with that. But you know there's one around here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's important, sure.
And it's just gonna law rocket before we come back.
No kidding, right?
I hear those are pretty good in the Living Lands.
They are. Fortunately, you're not in the living room.
They're good everywhere.
All right, so you guys are going to get away. That is going to bring us to the end of the scene.
All right. I'm gonna have to call it for me.
Yeah. I think then we'll do cards next time.
Okay.
All right.
That works.
Because it's 10:55, so we were going to be calling it here anyway. I was going to do the cards first. We'll do them next time so that Jim can get on the road.
Copy
Yeah,
that.
cool.
So,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us this evening. We'll be back next week to Are we going to go out fishing? Are we going to find a good place to put the Stella? Are we just going to shipwreck ourselves? We'll find out next week when we come back. If you can't wait till that long, remember we have our all-day gaming session coming up Saturday, so join us for that. Remember, we're in this adventure called Life Together, so please keep that golden rule in mind. Treat those around you the way you'd like to be treated yourself. With that, have a good week.
Thanks, Jim's in-laws.